Well, Josh, I can't believe it. It's finally here. We are starting season 4 of Deep Space Nine. And I find it very ironic that we're watching it today because the recording day is May the 4th. And May the 4th, as you know, was the day that Margaret Thatcher was elected the Prime Minister of Britain in 1979.
Ah, yes, my favorite day of the year next to Columbus Day.
That was my opening bit for this episode.
Yeah, on a serious note, there are certain times in this journey that we've had where we try to bury our head in the sand as much as we can, but thanks to you all, there are certain times where we know what we're about to watch is a big deal. You know, sometimes it turns out great. Like a Caretaker or Best of Both Worlds, Yesterday's Enterprise, even if they're not our favorite episode, like we know it's a big deal and we really enjoy it. Sometimes it doesn't turn out great. Star Trek 6, but regardless of how it turns out, we know there are certain times where we go into it going, okay, this is a big deal. And I think this is about as close to a series premiere episode that isn't a series premiere we've ever watched. Like, big episodes in the past, like maybe Yesterday's Enterprise rivals what I'm talking about, where it's kind of like, okay, this is the reset. Like, this is the show actually supposedly getting good. And I remember when we first started the show last year, it's been right around exactly a year, and first video post on YouTube, and we get a comment, oh, someone who's just finding us. Oh, wow, so excited for you guys to be watching Season 4. So here we go. It's a year later, and we've made it.
So if you're still around, thank you so much. What I find crazy is that this is the first time that we're doing a season opener that's 90 minutes. Usually it's a premiere, like a show premiere opener, but no, a season opener being 90 minutes? I find that insane. And similar to what you said about the people out there saying things, I've also heard people say, oh, just don't look at the opening credits. We have to watch it how it's presented. And if there's people in the opening credits, if there's names, guess what? We're gonna bitch about it, or at least I am, or maybe not. I mean, it's at this point it's well known. I don't want to hear all the fucking they didn't know what they're doing. They somehow got a high profile job in TV and have no idea.
I'm glad we're getting to this right now, by the way. I'm glad we're doing it now instead of in the reaction.
Yeah, let's leave the reaction how it is, but just get all that shit out of the way. You know what? I promise when we do the discussion, I will not talk about it. I will not talk about it. There.
Are you sure? What if it's all of the original TNG cast all in the opening credits? Every single one.
To the point where we're halfway through the episode and the credits are still going and listing all the names.
Yeah. How are all these people going to be in this? If you're new here, we've watched all of Star Trek up to this point, and we're watching all of it. Continuing from here as well to we catch up to current date in air date order. All of our reactions are available over on our Patreon, full uncut, for you to sync up and watch along with us. So join the journey. We're going to piss you off, but it's going to be a lot of fun, I think. Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. Kira's hair growing out a little bit.
Cisco lost it, she found it. We've obviously seen images and stuff of Cisco like this, so it's not a huge surprise, but...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's bald. Oh, shit, he's bald.
You didn't even notice?
I didn't even notice, no.
Oh, yeah. Stone Cold Cisco.
We swept all of level 17. No sign of the changeling.
Move down to 18.
Changeling on the station?
Watch yourself, Chief. This changeling knows the station as well as we do. He could be anywhere, or anything.
Aye, Major.
What if it's one of them?
Also, do you think this is a simulation, or...
Whoa! Oh, cool.
We found him. He's headed to the promenade.
That could be,
It's basically like the game Prop Hunt in Call of Duty.
The thing is, the holo suites are much smaller than the holodecks, so it's just one room. So how do you even...
Oh, if this was a simulation?
Yeah.
I was thinking more so like they're on the station, but this is all a training exercise. I guess training exercise would be a better word.
I got you.
1, 2.
Yep. Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Well, let's just say you and I could share a substantial profit.
Everyone's betting on it.
Got some dinner.
Oh, not tonight. I have a previous engagement.
Oh, that's right. Captain Yates got in this morning. I'll give her my regards.
I will.
She probably told him to shave his head. You'd look really good bald, Cisco. She doesn't call him Benjamin. Calls him Cisco.
Taking outfit inspiration from Jake.
Hey.
The Pike City Pioneers.
My brother says if you're ever on Cestus 3, he'll get you seats in the dugout.
Bald one day gets a baseball cap.
Dax to Cisco.
Woo!
my way. I'll be back as soon as I can.
I know you will.
She didn't drink it. She could be the changeling. Anyway.
You're convinced.
You think Stone Cold Steve Austin was inspired by Cisco's look here?
Oh, 100%.
Is there something I can do for you?
It has been a long journey. My men require shore leave.
Certainly. They can come aboard anytime they like.
Dude, Klingon shore leave? Come on. Whoa.
Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God.
The whole armada.
Oh, a station with nothing but problems every week? Let's have... Hold on. Is this different?
Yeah, it sounded different.
Oh, a station with nothing but problems every week? A perfect place for shore leave for a Klingon. Yeah, that's new. Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, oh, look at that.
Why is
Oh, Captain Cisco. Oh, yeah.
Why is there a ship in the intro, though? That's kind of interesting.
Was that the Enterprise?
No, it was the nacelles were underneath it.
Yeah.
There you go. Eric is here.
There it is.
Main credit, though, not a Guinan type credit.
Oh, a guy out there doing the
Got
repairs.
the Defiant.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about that new theme and intro?
It's a little better.
It's marginally better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Marginally better.
Didn't put me to sleep.
Look how they're watching the room. It's like they're picking out targets.
Chief kind of grew out his hair a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought I'd ask the Klingons what they're up to.
Don't do that.
Why not?
Because I don't want them to know we're onto them.
Hey!
Well, suit yourself.
Well. Season 4.
So, what brings you here, General?
A valid question. But first,
Got everybody here.
But not Nog. Oh. Maybe Nog, they had the credit. Ooh.
Blood test.
You think we're changelings?
what I think doesn't matter. The blood will tell.
That looks messed up.
Yeah. Why is it always the palm? It's like you do stuff with your hands. Do it on the fucking
Forearm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, it's my least favorite trope in TV and movies.
At least he did it with his left hand. Yeah. Assuming he's right-handed.
Yeah.
They will come. And when they do, we will be ready for them.
I guess it's good to have him on your side. Whoa!
Dax.
Oh, there you are. We've been looking all over for you. It's a puppet made out of holographic light and replicated matter. Can you wait outside?
Oh, James
L. Conway. Oh, wow.
I'm sorry. I feel silly. Good. That's what a holosuite's for. To have a good time.
Yeah, she hates it in here.
Didn't you play make-believe when you were a child?
Yeah, I used to make believe the Cardassians would stop killing the Bajorans and just go away.
Come on, Malco couldn't have gone far.
Oh, that kind of exercise. What did they say?
First day Ira takes over. Yeah, let's have the two women and Skippy out.
The ghost of Jean was on set.
Yeah, I had flashbacks from that Beverly, Indiana scene where they're doing yoga together or whatever.
Wait, they're just going to start thinking everyone is a changeling. Everyone cut your hand.
If I want to, I can even drink the liquid, reabsorb it, and produce new coffee.
Oh, that's cool.
These are unsettling times for Cardassia.
And they're unsettling for everyone.
What are you doing here? Let me see that.
No! Leave Morn alone. You know, Morn could take out all three.
As long as you wear that Bajoran uniform, we're allies. Make sure you never take it off.
Well, it's literally part of him, so.
Yeah, you should shapeshift them to a different uniform.
No, you spoke Klingon?
Oh, you'd be surprised at the things you can learn when you're doing alterations.
I can't believe how many fucking warbirds are here. That's crazy. It's awesome.
Oh, no.
He's not wearing a Bajoran uniform.
Well, let me guess. You're either lost or desperately searching for a good tailor.
Guess again!
Oh, my God. Klingons were here one day.
Ooh.
But I got off several cutting remarks, which no doubt did serious damage to their egos.
Captain, we're receiving a Priority 1 distress call from the freighter Zoza.
Cassidy's ship?
She left the station an hour ago.
Oh no. They kill her already. It's like Jennifer wasn't enough.
To Deep Space Nine. We're under attack.
Oh my god.
The trap.
Ooh.
Her signal's been jammed.
Get a fix on her location.
He was like, alright, fine, we have to do a scene in ops, but it's just going to be a cool transitional camera shot.
I did get nervous there. I'm like, oh no, they put her back in ops.
I want to know why you stopped that ship.
We have orders to search all vessels attempting to leave Bajoran space.
On whose authority?
On the authority of Gowron and the Klingon High Council.
Bajoran law strictly prohibits any unwarranted search and seizure of vessels in our territory.
I have my orders.
That is such a Klingon method way of doing it. Search everyone!
It looks like they're preparing to board the Zoza.
Major, raise shields. Power up the forward phasers. See if that gets their attention.
What?
Shields up. Forward phasers standing by.
They're still not releasing the tractor beam.
Oh my god. The Defiant takes on all of these Klingon ships.
I don't know what you said to those Klingons, but it must have been good.
Is everyone all right?
Everyone is fine.
That was weird.
We'll keep you on sensors as long as we can. But I doubt the Klingons will give you any more trouble.
And hey, they couldn't go in and test them, so...
And remember, they couldn't drink the liquid either.
Dude, you may have... Woo.
But here's how we solve this issue. Just blow up the fucking wormhole. It's not worth it.
What?
Is that the blade of the Duras sisters? They're dead.
He's letting you know K-Bach's dead. Martok probably had him executed for disobeying orders.
The only people who can really handle the Klingons are Klingons. Get me Starfleet Commander.
There's only one of those.
Dorf. You want me to do what?
It's Worf from Star Trek 6.
Oh yeah. Hey!
Chief.
Just what the station needs. Another Klingon.
There you go.
Now intro.
I wonder how Cisco knew about him.
Everyone knows about
He's a
this
legend.
fucking guy.
Lieutenant Commander Worf, reporting for duty, sir.
Oh shit.
Well, I hope you'll forgive me for pulling you away from your studies, but I doubt that this assignment will take very long.
My leave was almost over, sir.
Just 4 years.
Since the destruction of the Enterprise, it has become even more difficult. I am no longer sure I belong in this uniform.
I once thought about resigning from Starfleet, too. I know if I had, I would have regretted it. Don't make any quick decisions.
Whew, all right. Also great because of Generations. Now we get to call him Commander Worf.
That's right.
He's a Lieutenant Commander.
Lieutenant Commander.
Let me guess. Klingon blood wine.
Prune juice, chilled.
Fruit juice. If you say so.
It's gonna be so weird just seeing him interact with each character.
I can't handle it. This is fucking amazing.
Commander, over here.
And I'm glad it was the Chief first when he came on board.
Yeah.
The object is to throw this dart and hit that board over there.
Aim for the dot in the middle.
Oh.
Well, you saw how he was acting.
I can't believe you did that.
Well, he didn't leave
Whoa,
me
the
any
fuck?
choice.
Wait. This is Lieutenant Commander Jadzia Dax and Major Kira Nerys, our first officer.
Nice hat.
We were in the Hollow Suite.
So I gathered. You used to be Curzon Dax.
That's right.
Curzon's name is an honored one among my people.
Look, Ajik Chimtala.
I suppose so.
wonder what she said. Yeah, Worf's got to put him in line.
What did you say to him? It loses something in the translation.
Yeah, good. I don't want to know yet.
You are Drex, son of Martok.
That's right.
I am Worf, son of Moog.
Yeah, take a seat, discount John Calicos.
He's good.
What did I tell you?
Oh, you know, Chief was already hyping him up before he got here.
Oh, yeah.
Also, that guy's just going to get killed now by the Klingons.
Yep.
Oh, Dorf!
Oh, different kid.
Went through puberty.
I have no further need of it.
Rob my son of his honor just to get my attention.
You cannot take away what someone does not have.
My mission will determine the fate of the Klingon Empire. Interfere, and you risk destroying us all.
I just want to know, like, obviously I know he wants work, but...
Hey, what?
I just want to know, like, how they convinced him to do this.
Probably because of all this they're giving him here.
Yeah,
We're going to make you look badass. We're going to give you a lot of screen time. I was going to make a joke about, I'm here because I was barely featured in Generations.
He even got his buddy Skeletor a job. If you book me, you have to book him.
So, how did you like the program?
Back in this room from Blood Oath.
It's mine.
You mean Curzon's?
No, I mean it's mine. Computer, Batleth.
Oh, shit. We're getting right into it.
Not be a fair match.
I'll go easy on you.
Very well.
I love this outfit.
Hell yeah.
What if he just fucking killed her?
Feel better?
Michael Dorn must have that Dwayne Johnson contract. Can't lose a fight.
Tried to contact Galron, Emperor Kahless, even my brother who sits on the High Council.
Kahless.
No one will speak with me.
He said his brother, too. But I love that line where he's like, it will not be a fair match. And she saes, I'll go easy on you. That was good.
Yeah, it was good.
That should have gone over, though, but that's okay. You gotta put over the young guy.
I suppose you have a right to know. You are a Klingon warrior, and it would be wrong to keep you away from battle.
They're gonna fly all of the ships into the wormhole.
Is this the Worf show? This is fucking amazing. What the fuck?
It's the Worf show.
Been spying on me.
As Chief of Security, it's my duty to observe the inhabitants of this station.
It was a Worf's job.
You owe it to Captain Sisko to let him know which side you're on. Before it's too late. Enjoy the view.
I just want to see Worf interact with every single person on this show.
Get him in front of Rom.
Every scene! Let's fucking go, guys!
Why would the Klingons want to invade Cardassia? According to my source, there has been an uprising on the Cardassian home world.
We haven't even seen Dukat yet.
I don't think there's any need for you to be there when I meet with Marta. I would prefer to be there. I cannot avoid responsibility for what I have done today.
We have no wish to antagonize your people.
Then call off the attack.
I will consult with Galron.
Dude, Sisko looks like such a badass.
It's such a great look for him.
Just those 4 pips. Just it's gonna be Klingon attack on Cardassia, and then the Defiant's gonna come in. One ship, take them all out. All the Klingons are dead.
Altogether, we're talking about well over 100 ships just in the first wave.
Excuse me.
I like that.
According to our estimates, the task force should enter Cardassian space within the hour. Don't forget the waist. I think I've lost a little weight.
Well, thank you, Captain. I believe I have everything I need.
Hey. Kind of slyly giving Garrick that information.
Klingon.
Hey!
Why?
What other way for him to come up than on a view screen?
We can stand here all day reminding ourselves just how much we hate each other, but you don't have the time. The Klingon fleet will reach Cardassian territory in less than 1 hour. I suggest you prepare for them.
Yeah, it's pretty soon. I like that little view screen, too.
Yeah, it's nice. Little loophole in getting the information to Cardassia. Have Garrett do it.
Gowron has expelled all Federation citizens from the Klingon Empire and recalled his ambassadors from the Federation.
Come on, Gowron.
The Klingons have withdrawn from the Khitomer Accords. The peace treaty between the Federation and the Klingon Empire has ended.
They claim they have Chancellor Gowron on board, and he is demanding to speak with Mr. Worf, personally.
Oh, fuck.
Chancellor Gowron, you wish to speak with me?
Hey!
You want me to go to Cardassia with you?
What better way to redeem yourself in the eyes of your people?
Redeem himself for what?
In the eyes of the people. Hit it with the emphasis on the eyes. Yeah, I mean, he was obviously redeemed already, but I bet people still talk shit about him.
Because you are my friend, giving you this one last chance to redeem yourself. Come with me.
I cannot.
His fucking eyes, dude.
Your family will be removed from the High Council, your land
Again,
seized,
bro?
and your house stripped of its titles.
Oh, fuck you.
You will have nothing.
Come on, man.
Accept my honor.
Look, it ain't Worf's first rodeo, alright? Gowron, you're gonna eventually die, and the next person will come in.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? That's a little bitch move. I'm gonna strip you of everything.
Yeah, and they had built up Gowron, I thought, to be like a face.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, damn.
Oh, yes. War story time. Let's go.
Do you remember the time we rescued Captain Picard from the Borg?
How could I forget?
We were like warriors from the ancient sagas. There was nothing we could not do.
Except keep the holodecks working right. I know how much you miss the Enterprise, but I'm sure they'll be building a new one soon.
It will not be the same.
True.
Those were good years. But now it is time for me to move on.
And do what? What about your son?
Who?
Am I glad we finally got rid of all those Klingons? Present company accepted, of course.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I gotta hand it to you, Quark. You really know how to make your customers feel welcome.
What do I care? All he ever drinks is prune juice.
You saw which way the wind was blowing and switched sides.
It seemed like a good idea at the time. By saving the members of the Ditapa Council, you will be saving some
Forget the speech to cut. Just meet me at the rendezvous point.
Jesus.
I know you want to be out of that uniform, but right now I need you with me.
I understand.
Cisco said, I'm not asking for a month. I'm not asking for a year. Just give me one more day.
I guess our timing hasn't been too good.
No. No, it's been terrible. I'll be back.
Make it soon.
Oh, come on. Yeah!
Activate the cloaking device. Is something wrong, Mr. Worf?
No, sir. Yes, sir.
Like a bro immediately folded. Seems like they added more hair to his eyebrows, too.
There are hundreds of Klingon ships between us and Dukat, and I intend to make that rendezvous in one piece.
Well, I will tell the Romulans if you don't.
Yeah, also screw the Romulans. They already freaking turned on you guys anyway.
True. Yeah, they try to do that whole thing with the Cardassians. Yeah, fuck them. But you know they're going to be looking at the reports. Oh, I see a report here. Oh, you guys use the cloaking device.
Yeah, don't do that.
But under heavy fire, our shields are failing. I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
Is that Dukat?
If the Klingons kill Dukat, I'm done with the Klingons.
Orders, Captain.
Benjamin, Dukat's ship isn't going to last much longer.
What's he gonna do? Ugh.
Arm quantum torpedoes. Drop the cloak and raise shield.
Let's fucking go!
We're going in.
We're not losing Mark. I know that. I'm making that decision.
I'm reaching through time.
I find it highly unlikely that the Klingons will heed your...
We've been fired upon by the lead bird of prey.
Damn, here we go.
Attack Pattern Omega. Target their engine.
Incoming message from the Cardassian ship.
Put it through.
Beam him over.
Yeah, get his ass over here.
I must compliment you, Captain. You're nearly Cardassian in your punctuality.
Fire phaser!
Now's not the time for jokes.
Even in death.
Our shields are down and we have no weapons to speak of.
Prepare to evacuate. We'll start to beam you over as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Let me worry about that. Cisco out.
Oh!
There you go, Worf, jump in.
Restricting our fire to their engines has not proven effective.
Very well. Target at your discretion.
Aye, sir.
Just the equivalent of a red shirt death. They just move on. I mean, I know you're in a battle right now. You can't, you know.
Yeah.
Oh! Ooh!
Another Klingon ship has just decloaked. It is a Vorcha-class attack cruiser.
Cisco to transporter bay. Stand by to beam aboard survivor.
Yeah, dude, and after this, I mean, they already backed out or whatever, the treaty, but it's like, now they're just straight up killing Klingon ships.
Yeah,
like...
this is not good. This is not fucking good.
Benjamin, it's going to take at least 2 minutes to evacuate Ducat's ship.
Sir, I have a suggestion.
Ooh, look at this.
Modulated tractor beams deflecting some of the Klingons' disruptor fire.
Disruptor's effectiveness at 50%.
We beam over to the Ducat ship. Mr. Worf, that's a terrible idea.
Armor on the port side is losing integrity.
Transporter bay, what's our status?
Captain,
Woo!
we need at least another minute.
Looks like we're going to find out just how much of a pounding this ship can take.
Hey! When you're someone in the background when Cisco says that, you know you're dead.
Ducat to Cisco.
Go ahead.
The council members are aboard.
Raise shields.
Oh, okay, that was pretty quick.
Thank God.
Set a course for DS9. Maximum warp.
Oh my God.
Whoa!
Oh! How's this going to affect Voyager?
What is the meaning of this? Just a simple blood screening?
I assure you, Doctor, I am not a changeling.
That guy's frozen.
I find this whole procedure offensive.
And I find you offensive. Now hold up your arm or I'll have a security officer do it for you.
Don't mess with Julian when he's being a doctor.
Maybe he was just keeping an eye on Ducat, but yeah, that guy didn't move one fucking inch.
I'd suggest you cloak immediately.
We lost our cloaking device rescuing you.
Oh no! They're probably not getting another one.
Yeah, probably not.
They just write that off. No more cloaking, sorry.
I want to see Ducat fight Worf.
I want you to try something for me. Take a sip of this.
What is it?
A human drink. It's called root beer.
It's vile.
I know.
Just like the Federation.
But you know what's really frightening? If you drink enough of it, you begin to like it.
Do you think they'll be able to save us?
I hope so.
Whew, Jesus.
The Klingon ships have raised their shields and charged their weapons.
What are your orders, Captain?
Battle stations.
Okay.
Mr. Worf?
This is my bar, and I'm going to defend it.
Really? And how do you plan to do that?
With this.
You're going to hit them with a box? No.
If the Klingons try to get through these doors, I'll be ready for them.
Dear Quark, I used parts of your disruptor to fix the replicators. Will return them soon. Wrong.
Oh my God. What is happening?
A box.
We're gonna handle with that box. This is so good.
Just remember, when you fire that thing, you're aiming it at a Klingon.
I'll try to keep that in mind.
Just some random rivalry of all time. Maybe Gowron's would end up dying. These look great. I wonder, have they switched to special effects, or is they still models? Because they look great if it is special effects.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe the shots like this are special effects, and then when we get the close-up like that, it's still models?
Yeah.
Ready even-numbered photon launchers. Aye, sir.
Dude, the Dominion has to be sitting back just laughing at this point. Like, oh, our plan worked. We don't have to destroy them. We'll have them destroy each other.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I did not expect, had no fucking idea that we'd be fighting the Klingon Empire.
Woo! Damn, you'd think these Klingon warbirds would do a bit more. Like they're just getting their ass kicked.
Yeah, I thought for sure that the station was done here, but...
Oh! Nice bump.
That was close, Worf. That was fucking close.
Oh! These guys can't even get off their initial spawn point. Oh, these guys are okay. These guys are running. There you go.
There you go. Bajorans, good for you guys.
They did not expect how smooth they are.
Oh! Oh, that's fucking sweet. There we go, Odo.
Oh, damn! Yeah.
Thank you, Doctor.
Anytime.
Ducat with a batleth.
What?
You have to admit, it's much more civilized.
God, dude, how many freaking are there? Oh!
Oh, sure, it says fuck your knife.
Oh no.
It's not worth it, Kira. Don't pull a Michelle Forbes.
Oh! Or was that blade we saw him have earlier? There we go.
Nice.
Someone check on Kira, please.
Major?
I'll be okay. It's not as bad as it looks.
How do you know that?
Destroying an empire to win a war is no victory.
And ending a battle to save an empire is no defeat.
We can still win!
There you go, Galron.
You have sided against us in battle, and this we do not forgive or forget.
The Klingon ships have powered down their weapons.
Yeah, I bet you won't forget, Gowron. You got your ass handed to you. So.
Yeah, it's crazy how they're all like cut up and bleeding. It's like batliths are sharp or something.
It's almost like in Blood Oath there should have been a...
Yeah.
I don't know if I can fully express the pride I felt at seeing how well Deep Space Nine and its crew weathered this latest crisis. While the station suffered heavy damage during the Klingon attack, repairs are well ahead of schedule.
Morn's the first one in.
Switching to red.
All right.
Who'd have thought I'd help save the Cardassian government?
Don't worry. I'm sure Gul Dukat will take all the credit.
Looks like the Klingons are here to stay.
Maybe they are. But so are we.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, wow. That was a quick the credits there. Like, no shot. Oh, wow. Just Rick Berman.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one-off guest appearance from Worf.
Yeah, I hope he comes back.
Yeah.
It's weird that they gave him a uniform just for this one episode.
For this last scene,
and they put him in the intro credits just for this one episode.
Yeah, I really hope no one spoils it in the patron takes if he's still on the show. Because we haven't seen it. Well, we're here. We are in Deep Space Nine, Season 4, and Worf is here. I guess we can start there. I'm sure that'll be a lot of our discussion, but we can start there. We knew, obviously, and, you know, people speculating, oh, someone spoiled in the comments, oh, it's because they got the box set. No, I literally heard about Deep Space Nine probably at some point in 2022 when we were watching TOS, or maybe, you know, 2023, and you Google, oh, what's that show? Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Oh, look, a cast photo. Oh, Worf's in it. Like, we've known well, I don't want to speak for you. I've known the entire time that he was in the show. Now, I don't know what extent he's in the show. I mean, he's in cast photos. I would imagine that's why I've always based it off of like Guinan. Like Guinan's in cast photos when you look up TNG. But beyond that, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, worst kept secret. Anyone who's in the world of Star Trek to claim to not know Worf is in this, I mean, I just don't know how that's possible. Because it is what it is. It was 30 years ago. So that's not the fault of the commenters. It's not the fault of you guys this time. We've always known. At least that's my side of the story.
Well, here's the thing. I still don't know if he's in the show. Yeah, I can't remember.
He?
Wait, is that him? Yeah, I can't remember the exact moment I found out. I think it's been one of those things that it probably happened years ago. But if you look up Deep Space Nine on IMDb, he's in the fucking picture. It's just...
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. There's nothing you can do. I knew he was showing up eventually. And I had no idea what the circumstances were. It doesn't matter that I knew he showed up, but I didn't know the exact circumstances. I had no idea that we were going to have a fucking Klingon versus the Federation type battle where we're trying to save Gul Dukat and the Cardassians. That is the most ridiculous scenario I ever thought would fucking happen. So in that way, I wasn't spoiled. If someone commented and spoiled all that for me, I'd be fucking pissed. But the way that he showed up and the circumstances were just completely out of left field for me. So, but I gotta say, from the first scene that we saw, this whole thing felt different. The whole vibe was different. Season 1 through 3, they definitely had a lot of good stuff going there, but some of it not so much. But just from that first scene, I can just tell that something changed. Where a lot of times, some TV shows, seasons 1 to 2, you can't tell a fucking difference. But here, it was, you can just feel the aura that something's happening. That someone's coming in eventually. But I think the biggest thing why I understand that Michael Dorn is here is this was the Michael Dorn show.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. I think 8 straight scenes in a row interacting with every single character. I can see why he wanted to stick around. I don't know what the pitch was. I don't know if I was Ira or Rick Berman, whoever said, hey, we want you to come do this if you want. Because we saw what happened in Generations, and which was nothing. So like, hey, listen, we're not going to job you out to a Monster of the Week. We're going to have you kick some ass. We're going to have great character moments. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know where to start to even break down this whole episode.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's start on specifically on the Worf thing. So,
Okay.
First of all, just to be clear, because also, even though we've known this, like, Alex and I probably first said it to each other about Worf being in the show, like, what, maybe 4 months ago? Like we it's not like we sat there and we were both like, oh yeah, Worf's in the show, because like we're so afraid even of spoiling each other that like we don't say anything to each other. I think at some point a few months ago I brought it up to you, like, you know who's going to be in the show, right? Like, I just assumed you knew, and I forget the conversation we had, but it was clear we both knew that Worf was in the show.
Yeah, especially with your ear bored to the ground with the people online. But yeah, it's one of those where I know for a fact Josh knows. I'm sure Nick knows, and he doesn't even watch the fucking show.
Yeah. So there's a lot of things like that where we don't openly talk about it because we don't want, just in case I know something or you do and vice versa. But with that being said, so I truly don't know how much you know, other than all we've said to each other is that we knew he was in the show. Now, I did know he shows up in this episode for a number of reasons, but, I understand everyone trying to help us or help the situation, but getting legitimately probably over 1,000 comments by this point of telling us not to watch the intro of this episode. It's doing that, it's the Worf episode. And also, the fact that I have to see the episode titles because of getting ready for all this, and so like the title is called "The Way of the Warrior." It's like, oh, wonder who that is. So again, it's like I knew it was going to be this episode because of that, but I like you said, didn't know why he was here, what's the situation, how he shows up. But did you know before coming here today that this was the episode he was showing up?
I kind of had a feeling, one with people commenting, don't look at the credits, and also it being in 90 minutes. You don't introduce a character like Worf and do it in 45 minutes. You need 90 minutes for that.
So you just had a feeling it just wasn't confirmed.
I had a feeling. It's just, I think this is the most hyped thing we've ever watched.
You think so?
Maybe.
I put it up there with Star Trek 6 was very hyped for that audience we had at that time. Now, if we had this full audience, maybe it wouldn't have been as hyped, but for that audience that came with us through TOS and going through TNG, that was pretty hyped. As far as a TV show, yeah, you're probably right. A TV show episode, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it was to its detriment.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, for once, that's what I was most scared about, because it was so hyped. Where all I can think is, I hope I like this. I really do. And I woke up today. I only got 3.5 hours of sleep. My lower back is killing me for no reason. So I thought it was, oh God, all the pieces are there for me to be in a bad mood. But no, the episode was fucking fantastic. I mean, I've talked about this before. When we watched 12 Angry Men, I just got out of seeing Scorsese's movie at the time, Killers of the Flower Moon, which I did not enjoy. It's just a bit too long and a bit other things. And I was just in a bad mood. And I watched 12 Angry Men, and then everything just completely flipped. So what it comes down to is the quality of the product. Yeah. And the quality of this product that they put out was amazing. I think this, usually, I wouldn't call this a pilot, but it's basically a soft reboot pilot. Basically, sort of. Not really. I don't even know what the correct term would be. But basically saying, hey, we've revamped it. It's going to be...
I think soft reboot is the right term.
Yeah, like really, really soft reboot. And I've never had a pilot making it in any of my lists, maybe ever. Maybe The Man Trap for season 1?
I didn't.
Man Trap didn't make it? Okay.
I don't know about you, but I did not.
Okay, I can't remember. So, but I think this is definitely cracking the list at the end of the season. I know.
Already.
I know it's day one, but in terms of what they did here, and just so much, and the world just feels so real and lived in, and the expectations just completely subverted in a good way, not in a Last Jedi type or other type things way. Just everything here was just so much fun and interesting. I had fun watching a space battle. The fight choreography was great. The interactions with every character here, the character scene, and with all of that too, character scene between everybody, with Garrick and Quark, Odo and Worf and pretty much everyone. All the pieces were there, man. It was great.
Yeah, and it was written by your boys, Ira and Robert Hero Wolf.
Yeah, it's not a meme anymore. They know what they're doing. I don't know what was holding them back in the episodes I didn't like, or maybe I'm not going to love everything everyone does.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had it figured out here.
Yeah, but I got to say, James L. Conway, directing his ass off. I mean, so many, both just like camera shots and camera movement, but also just the unique way that like the scenes are put together. From the fight scenes and the climax to the ops scenes, to the expositional scenes, and then character scenes as well. Honestly, the direct character scenes were probably the most flatly directed. Not that that's a bad thing, but you know, those were the only ones where it's like, okay, we're just going to let the camera sit on this character and, you know, they talk.
That's fine.
For some of them. Mm-hmm. But then basically everything else, I mean, the action, the pacing, the tension was all ratcheted up because the camera was alive. Like, and got to give it up for Jonathan West too, DP of the show. I mean, this thing, the whole episode felt alive. You were never standing still. The most you were ever standing still is when you got to sit in a character moment, which we had 90 minutes, so there was a lot of them. A lot of them with Worf, but also a lot of all the ones you just named, and then also Cisco and Cassidy, you know, just a lot of them. So Dax and Kira in the holosuite, you know, just like, so yeah, it was all really, really, really good. I think what they did really well, Ira and Robert here in the writing team, was being able to balance this to have both of those like kind of perfectly. Like, we're going to give you all these really nice little character scenes we're going to throw in, and also there's a big plot. And it's not, oh no, the plot. The plot is driving the entire episode and driving a lot of these character scenes, but it all kind of crescendos. Like, I don't know how you split this up into two parts. Like, it must feel very blunt, or like, my best guess is like when Cisco leaves to go on the Defiant after he says bye to Cassidy. Like, that's it, but that's like an hour in.
Yeah, the fight, the final fight is about the last 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm thinking, oh, it's easy. You just end of episode 1 is now we go to fight, and then credits. But then you're not going to have this fight last 20 minutes. So what? Yeah, it needed to be a 90-minute. I would love to see the conversation in the room. It's like, we can't fit all this in 45 minutes. It's like, but how do we do this in a two-parter? We're not going to have a 30, 40-minute fight. So it's like, fuck it.
I almost like I'm tempted to go on Paramount Plus and rewatch it as the part 1, part 2, just to see, because if it was part 1, part 2, I low-key feel like it'd be a really bad part 1. Like, besides Worf showing up, it would be 45 minutes of setup, would it not? Like, the whole thing is built like a feature-length, 90-minute episode, and that's good for what the episode is. But as a part 1, part 2, I'm very curious about that. But yeah, again, on the Worf thing, just to stick on him a bit more, because like that is a really big deal, and there's a lot here to tackle in this episode. But I feel like that we can't bury the lead. Like, Worf is here, obviously, and I did not expect it to be the Worf show, but it pretty much was for like 80% of it once he showed up. And obviously I like that. I love Michael Dorn, but like, do you think that was kind of like a, if you're correct, if like that was part of getting him here? Like, I love Worf, don't get me wrong, and I know we want more Worf, but it's like we got a lot of characters here already, and it's kind of like, how do you balance all of that and also bring on a new lead without replacing a lead? It's like very interesting.
I don't know. I'm just going by what people say and how everything from here is effing great. I don't know. I just hope there's a lot of character interactions with each other. I have faith in the show. There are a lot, and there are some times where we're watching an episode and, oh, where's so-and-so? And then they get their paycheck scene. I don't know. It seems like they set the tone here that there's going to be a lot of character interaction scenes with everybody.
Yeah.
So Worf has already built some relationships here. Like, it seems something's going on there with Dax. Chief, of course. Not so much with everyone else. Cisco.
Cisco for sure. He had a scene with Odo. At least one.
Yeah, at least one scene with Odo. Yeah, he can relate to different people with a lot of different things here. I just find I love the last scene with Cisco and Chief talking. Cisco and Worf talking about, and Cisco's choice of why he stayed, and the trauma of what made him stay. But I thought it was interesting because Worf doesn't really have. I mean, he has a lot of trauma, of course, but there was no. I don't think the Enterprise blowing up was a huge detrimental blow to Worf. So I thought that was interesting that Cisco came at him from that point, saying, hey, you can't run from this, but there's nothing really Worf's running from right now.
Yeah, it's interesting. I understand the story that they're going with, but I agree with you that there wasn't enough of like an inciting, why does Worf want to leave Starfleet? Because he was on the Enterprise. He feels like the Enterprise is his home, not necessarily Starfleet, and now the Enterprise is destroyed. And from what they say, they make it seem as if, like, oh, they're the new Enterprise, but, like, what's everyone doing in the meantime? Like, what is Picard, Riker, Troy, Data, what are they all doing? Because it seems like Worf is just doesn't have a post, which I guess makes sense. Like, if your post is a ship and the ship blows up, like, what do? I don't know. But it felt very interesting to me that it's like, okay, so that's the whole reason he's considering leaving. And then Chief's like, well, they'll build a new one. And he's like, but it won't be the same. And I agree, W take. But at the same time, it's like, I agree with you that because he got nothing in Generations except a promotion, it's kind of like, why do you want to leave? It felt a little bit like, well, we'll just have to put this in the story so so at the end he decides not to. So it could have been stronger. But I do love that scene.
Oh, it's a great scene.
And also, you don't have to relate to someone one-to-one. Like Cisco telling that whole thing about his story about his wife. Worf doesn't have to have that same thing in order to relate to it. In order to relate to, oh, I shouldn't run from, Starfleet. I am a Starfleet officer, basically. I did feel it was a little bit kind of retreading ground we've already covered with Worf. Like, we had him discommendated from the Klingons and then get redeemed in Redemption 2. So, like, when Gowron's threatening him with it again, I'm just kind of like, yeah, bro's been through this before. Like, I wasn't like, oh, man, But at the same time, he's been through so much that what do you really put him through in this? Like, there's not much you can really do.
Yeah. I mean, I've said, like, the ending of Redemption 2 was kind of one of the final, like, Worf's story.
Yeah.
Like, his main story is done. Everything after the fact is supplemental. And it's been, I don't want to say diminishing returns, but sort of diminishing returns with stories like, I don't know, Bloodlines and Firstborn and the other episodes he's given where I'm just... Yeah, it's like
spin-off stories.
It's like, yeah, it's great we're seeing Worf, but it's not him the same.
Yeah.
But then this happens, and I'm like, oh yeah, just put him in a new show, and we're back.
So do you think this did hit you the same with him specifically, Worf, as like, Sins of the Father, Redemption, and all those in TNG? Was this on that level?
The start of it. This is the start of it. We haven't gotten there yet. We're going to get there, I hope. But it's one of those, oh, I'm now seeing Worf in a different light, in a brand new setting, where hopefully a bunch of new stories can happen. There's now some new issues with the Klingons, with Gowron, which, a little sidebar, I thought Gowron was my guy.
Yeah,
Love that guy. I was getting pissed. Like, excuse me? Oh, I can take it away, blah, blah, blah. And then Worf just, fucking roasted his ass. But I'll have my honor. It's like, and I don't want to flip off Gowron. I want to give him a hug. But in that moment, I'm like, fuck you, Gowron.
It's a great example of the difference between a villain that's a Dukat versus a Gowron in this episode. Like, I really liked Gowron when he was being a babyface. And like when we first see him here, his first scene with Worf, where he goes up to him, he's like, and he gives him a hug and everything. It's like, oh yeah, Gowron will fix this, you know. And then when he like becomes more of the heel, it's like, it's like, damn, you know, it's like I hate you. As to where like Dukat, it's like you always love him. Even when he's even when he's conniving, it's like he has that charm. But Gowron just completely flipped into like just the ugliness of the Klingon Empire we've seen, and it's like, damn, disappointing. But that makes for a good villain because it's like you wanted to like him, you wanted him to be a good leader, better than all the leaders before him, and now for him to fall to the same kind of Klingon stuff, it's like, damn it.
And it's funny because all those teases were there. Some characters were saying, "Oh, the Klingon Empire is not what it used to be," and then in this episode, Worf's talking about, "Oh, they're talking about going back to the old ways," and then. It's like nothing that happened here came out of nowhere. Every single piece has been set up. So Robert and Ira and the whole writing team just like every single puzzle has just all come together to form this puzzle.
It's as if we called it a soft reboot, but it's as if you got to start a show, and then before you start the show, they're like, okay, we'll do 3 seasons of a prologue. like that's how it feels.
Basically, yeah.
And it's like, oh, well, now we have 3 seasons where I love Jadzia. I love Kira. Cisco is awesome. You know, the Chief, we love all of this. And now we're adding Worf, one of our favorite characters from the previous show. Now let's start the show. It's like, what a boost. It's like, what a head start. So I do give them a lot of credit, though, because they're the ones that did that head start. You know, it wasn't just this isn't a new crew. Like, here's this, they did that, especially last season. But yeah, it really gives, like, going into this episode, it's really like, oh, wow, I already love all these people, and now it's like, shit's, hitting the fan. Now, this was a 90-minute episode. Obviously, I'm not expecting, like, the epicness or all that type of stuff in every single episode. But I feel like we're set up very well to, now it's just kind of like, let's see what happens. But I gotta say, my favorite scene overall of the whole thing is probably Worf and Dax in the Batlift fight.
That was awesome.
Talk about just, this whole story feels hot-shotted. Like, they had 90 minutes, so that's great, but it's like, freaking Klingons leaving the Federation, leaving the Accords, and doing a civil war, a huge battle climax, hot-shotted. And it's like you say it was set up, and I can agree with you, but not this specific story. Like, it just feels like it was like, this is our premiere story. It was like, boom, and it just had the time. Because it had 90 minutes.
Just little pieces, little clues of where they're going.
And same thing with like, oh, we're bringing Worf on board. We're not going to make you wait 10 episodes, a season, 2 seasons. He's coming on. We're doing the reunion with Chief right away. They have a scene together. He's doing a Batlift fight with Dax right away. He's talking to Gowron. He's leaving the Klingon. They just like hot-shotted it all in this episode, which is awesome for this episode. But it's like, holy shit, there's just like so much that honestly, I think the Dax and Worf scene is my favorite because it's just like, in my head, if you had asked me, oh, hey, Worf's coming to the show now, what's the number one thing you want to see? Probably a Batlift fight with him and Dax. And it's like, got it, okay, well.
There you go, and they didn't drop him out. They had him win.
Yeah, I think they should have at least ended it like a little bit more even or something, but I also respect that, the state
it's
that
Worf's specialty.
And the state that Worf's in that moment almost, Jadzia said, I'll go easy on you, like joking, but she wasn't there to hurt him or to, you know what I mean? But all things fair, I think Jadzia.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
I know Jadzia has decades worth of experience through different lifetimes, but it is Worf's specialty. And let Worf have his day. It's his first day on the job. Let him have a good day.
That's true, yeah. But what did you think about him already knowing about Curzon and all of that?
Like I said, in terms of this world feels so lived in, because I'm sure he's known about the 3 Klingons from TOS and the whole Blood Oath and all that. I'm sure things get around. Everyone's reading everyone's reports, it seems, all the time. Oh, I've read your security report. I've read this. I've read that. It seems there's no privacy in this world. So I dig it. Makes it feel real. I like it.
And how do people have the time? It feels like everyone in Starfleet is aware of everything going on. It's like you all have time to be reading into what's going on. Maybe they just scroll a Twitter equivalent. Oh, new auto security log.
That's like a TikTok. It's like, oh, new one popped up.
Yeah.
Let's see, yeah.
But it's actually like useful information and not just slop, and not just like brain rot and bad takes. It's like actual, like keeping you informed.
Oh, that's great. So yeah, a lot of great scenes in this one, not just from emotional, strong character moments and battles, but also the humor really landed as well. Like every piece has landed.
I don't know how Ira and Robert wrote Profit Motive and then just like have been hilarious ever since. Like I get it. You have misses.
Yeah,
but-
maybe someone came in and just rewrote all the jokes or something.
It's kind of the point though, where it's not like it's just this one. It's like the last few that they've written have all been hilarious. It's like, okay, I don't know if you guys went to a summer camp for comedy. I don't know what happened, but they're great comedy writers now. Which it's just so ironic because as like their comedy in the past, especially Ira was like I did not vibe with it. It felt kind of lowbrow, those kind of things. And the jokes are still like they'll have simple dumb jokes or whatever, but even those will land. And like I gotta give credit too to the actors on that. Like the scene with Quark and Odo, just so hilarious.
Oh, we're gonna do it. I'm with that box. He opens the and Ron made a little cameo, I guess.
Yeah.
I would take the parts from the
for the replicators. Yeah, that was great.
Oh, so funny.
And I thought it would be hilarious because we said in the past, when we met Armin Shimmerman at the con, and he was like, "Oh, they really find their footing in season 4." What if, I knew this wasn't the case, I know he's in the show, what if he had left the show after season 3, and we didn't know that, and he's like, "Oh, they really find their footing in season 4, and it's because he's gone."
Oh, what a great rib.
Yeah,
that would be, I mean, it wouldn't be great, but it'd be a hilarious
yeah,
rib.
it would be hilarious, but obviously not the case. But, yeah, I mean, he was great here. His scene with Garrick, another great random scene where they talk about equivalent of the root beer versus the Federation and Starfleet of like, oh, I hate this is disgusting, but he's like, but the thing is, you drink enough of it, you start to like it. It's like, oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, the scene was really good. If only small complaint, if he didn't say, like the Federation a second time.
Yeah,
That was just...
It was better in Profit and Loss when they talked about the dress equivalent to his girlfriend.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was a little bit too much. And I'll say across the board, I get it. It's a season premiere. You're probably hoping a lot of new people are watching. TNG fans who didn't watch DS9 yet. Oh, Worf's going to be there? I'll watch. So you have to kind of hold their hand into the episode. There was a little bit too much of it, in my opinion, with stuff like that.
But on the other hand, the scene when they have Garrett come in and do Sisko's measurements, it took me a second to realize what was going on.
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm a little brain foggy right now, but as I'm watching, I'm like, what? Oh! At first I'm like, why the fuck are they calling Garrick in here? And then it wasn't until like near the end of the scene I realized, like, oh, fuck. And then he's then immediately on the phone with Gold. God, you'll never believe this.
Yeah, it was great. And like I said, I'm not saying that that's like a huge thing. It's just there was a couple moments where I'm like, it's a bit, I hate to say this, but it's TV writing. And the other reason I say that is because it's a lot of Star Trek, when it's really good, it doesn't fall into that trapping. So when it falls into it, it kind of sticks out. But you see it in the majority of TV where it's like, oh, that's TV writing. And it's one of those things where it's like, you know it when you see it. It's hard to even explain what it is. But regardless, just overall, I guess it's hard for me to talk about this episode specifically as like, this isn't my favorite episode as like a standalone. I think it was just great as a premiere and a soft reboot of like, okay, here's the show, here's what we're doing. Never would have guessed the whole Klingon thing, and clearly they're setting that up as like the major threat, at least for now, or looming in the background, just yet another threat with everything else. What do you feel about it being the Klingons? Because I always felt like, oh, TNG, that's the Klingon show. Now we have DS9, the Cardassian show. And then the Cardassians kind of got put aside for the Dominion, and I feel like they're even put more aside where it's almost like we're on the side of the Cardassians at this point.
Yeah, it's strange because I was starting to think, okay, we're not doing much with the Klingons, and I don't want them to go away here. I mean, there's been a little looming drama here and there, but it's been very little. And with this whole Dominion thing going on, it's like, okay, what do we do? Do we just do a straight-on battle against them? It's like, no, what's a good idea? What would the Dominion do? What's a smart Dominion thing to do? Turn us on each other. So I thought it was a very smart and interesting choice, and something I never would have expected to have bring the Klingons back up as a big bad, because I thought that whole thing was over. I thought, like, oh, with everything we've done with Worf and that whole story, I thought that was done. So, and it seemed the way things were going that we're kind of getting more buddy-buddy with the Cardassians, so I'm thinking, okay, what is our big bad going to be? Because we have the Romulans and the Dominion, and the Romulans wanted to go against the Dominion with the Cardassians, and that whole thing was almost squashed. So it's like, what else can we do? And what's a good story that we can do with Worf, with the Klingons? It's like, oh, what if we bring the Klingons back to what they were originally designed to be, conquerors and destroyers and warriors. So I dig it. I'm like, oh, fuck, the Klingons are back in the spotlight. I mean, that's never a bad thing in my opinion. So
yeah, it's fair. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Klingons for sure, and we're not going to get them in Voyager, presumably. So, it would have to be here. I guess I just find it interesting that it's like, okay, so now we have this show where two of our main characters are TNG characters, Chief and Worf, and now they're setting up a big villain who is Gowron, who was set up in TNG, and the Klingons from TNG. It's just very interesting to me. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it gets very interesting to me. Not what I would have expected for a show that's so different. And we have changelings, we have the Dominion, Jem'Hadar, like they're doing all their own stuff. And now it's like, okay, let's bring in Worf from TNG and Gowron from TNG and do Klingons. It's just like an interesting choice to me. I don't know where it's going to go.
Probably just for this episode, just to start it, but it's not going to they're going to be back the next episode and every episode after that.
True,
just
yeah.
A looming threat, similar to how we thought. Okay, end of season 2. Okay, the Jem'Hadar and the Dominion are going to be this big bad, and they were barely in season 3.
Yeah.
So just a rotation of possible storyline enemies that we could have.
True, yeah, that makes sense. And it makes sense with this being Worf's debut that you're going to put more of a Klingon presence into the show, so it's not just Worf. That doesn't. And Gowron's already been here before, House of Quark, and all that. So yeah, I'm not trying to say I'm worried or anything. I just find it very interesting that they went that direction, and I wonder how that plays in as we move forward in the show. Because I'll be honest, I have no idea what's going to happen. Next episode.
No clue.
It's I have no clue where the season's going to go with any of these characters or what the episodes are going to be. Which is a good thing, It's just it feels so wide open, it's a new show, and it's kind of wow, that's really weird. I think about episodes last season and how many of them are oh, could we get something like that? Would it make sense in this season? And it's I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. Would have liked Jake and Nog, obviously, but I'm sure they'll be back at some points. The new intro is marginally better. It's not my favorite still, but
It's more interesting. It's more, I don't know about inviting, but it made me more excited at the beginning because it was different. Something different. And also I love all the little stuff that's happening on it. We have more shuttlecrafts going around. There's a spaceman out there floating, working on the station. All that was a lot of fun. I'm not going to talk about it, but it was a marginally, I don't think that's the correct word, much better intro. Now because it's fresh in my brain and because it wasn't confirmed. What's her name? Sisko's new girlfriend?
Cassidy Yates.
Cassidy Yates. I think she's a changeling.
I was wondering if you were still convinced after they had their kissing last moment, you still think she would be a changeling?
I was waiting for, not a post-credits scene, but the ending to be, panning. It pans to the station, and then it pans to her ship, and then she's in her captain's chair, and then just, little something to show that she's a changeling. And what I also like, double-edged sword, I like it because they can still do it later.
Yeah.
She didn't drink anything. She was never blood checked. So because in the beginning they're training for this thing, for a changeling. So it makes me think, okay, that means there's got to be one somewhere. They didn't get the blood test everybody. So, yeah.
So don't ruin it.
I can't think of a joke right now. Sisko, bald.
Looks badass.
Looks fucking great. I mean,
dude, it's crazy how just a small change to your appearance can it's not a small change going bald, but just one of many examples of Riker once he got his beard, Sisko when he goes bald and gets the goatee, even Chief with a little bit longer of the curly looks badass. Kira with her hair, it's weird how just a little change and you're oh, you should have done this the whole time. And sometimes I think about it myself, it's oh, what small physical appearance change could I make? Am I going to do something, get a new haircut or a new, facial hairstyle? And then you go, oh man, I should have done this the whole time. It's very odd because there's so many examples of that, I feel like.
Yeah, it makes me wonder if there's anything else we can do. I mean, you've had a beard consistently for 20 years at this point. And me, every week I look slightly different. So I don't know. But yeah, just if I go back and rewatch any of those previous DS9 episodes, it's going to be so weird. I don't think I can handle it. Looking at no goatee haired Sisko. I don't think I can do it.
Yeah.
It's going to be weird.
It is going to be weird. And he just looks so much better. All he needs to complete his Stone Cold look.
The earring?
A small hoop earring. And there was even one scene where he went like this, grabbed his earlobe, and I'm he's teasing the earring.
It just makes me think there's no way that Stone Cold wasn't inspired. Oh yeah, bro, I was watching Deep Space Nine and this fucking Captain Sisko, man, he's got this goatee. I thought, damn man, I'm losing my hair, I'll just he had to be inspired.
Exactly. Or maybe Sisko just inspired all of pop culture and Stone Cold got wrapped into it. Like, it became a look in the 90s, maybe, you know, of that bald goatee look.
Maybe, yeah, because, you know, people, I don't know if the bald has been embraced back then, because a lot of people are like, oh, I'm losing my hair, I gotta have the horseshoe, or wear a baseball cap, which I also found hilarious. In the first episode, he goes bald. Girlfriend gives him a baseball cap. It's like, here, put this on.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I mean, I'm thinking about it myself. I mean, every video I watch, I see my hairline just slowly going back, and then this up here, so I'm almost there myself, maybe. I don't know, we'll see.
I mean, yeah, you've been bald before. You've shaved your head before.
Yeah, years ago, I've been bald.
Wouldn't be like a wild look for you, but yeah, this episode, man, I don't know. It's not that I'm struggling. It's just, I mean, it was all good. It's just like, it was like it was like an introduction, and it was just kind of like, I'm excited to keep watching more, but right now, like, you know, it's like, well, I'm excited to watch more. You know, I don't have much else to say. Like, it was all good, you know?
Yeah, what about the Obsidian Order has seemingly fallen or something? Or not that the Obsidian Order has fallen, but
Central Command.
Central Command
I'm
is
sure the
fallen.
Obsidian Order is still around.
Yeah, they're still around. And Ducat is just kind of, oh, I'm going to go with the civilian government group or whatever that is. I thought that was hilarious.
My guess on that is also if they want to turn Cardassians, not full babyface, but a little bit more tweener, they have, overthrow the Central Command since they've been such big ops, and now you have civilians running it who, they're still Cardassians, but it's going to be a little bit more agreeable. That's my guess. Where they're basically like, hey, we don't have time, just cut out everyone and just make Ducat the leader, and we'll just deal with Ducat, is my guess, so.
Yeah, the world just feels so big right now. I'm just so excited for the possibility of stories. There's just, this episode alone just showed that every scene was like a different storyline that's happening of how much stuff is going on, and just the possibilities. Now with the Worf around too. Like, we didn't even have any Romulans in this. We didn't, I'm trying to think of any other species that are bigger, that are
Vulcan.
Yeah, no, Vulcan's besides, I mean, Tuvok, but he's not really representative of the whole Vulcan.
Yeah.
We have, besides the one where Quark convinces the one Vulcan about logic, whatever episode that was. Not much.
But we didn't really have any changelings, except Odo, obviously, that we're aware of.
Except Odo, yeah.
Jemidar's not here, so.
Jemidar's not here. It's just, there's like, I feel like there's so much to dive into, and I have no idea where it's going to go.
Yeah, I have no idea what happens. Like, I genuinely, next episode, it could be literally anything. Like, I have no idea. And not that it's not like I've known before, but I guess the whole Worf thing, it does, like, because the whole show, knowing he's eventually going to get here, is kind of like, all right, well, that'll happen eventually. Oh, Cisco will go bald eventually. It's like there were things that we knew. Not that those are even, like, plot related, like going bald. But, like, you know, but now we're at this point where it's like, okay, we're here. Let's see. You know, kind of like, again, like when we watched Best of Both Worlds or Yesterday's Enterprise. And I very much put this episode on that level. It's a Best of Both Worlds. It's a Yesterday's Enterprise. It's a, or even like the Improbable Cause, Dias Cast. Like, it was very well done, executed extremely well. It's not my type of episode in terms of, like, will this be in my top 10? I don't know. You know, I would say, I guess, what if I was satisfied, if this episode doesn't make my top 10, then you know that the bar for this season was super high. You know what I mean? Because this was really, really good. And if this was on any of the lists, any of the previous DS9 lists, it would be high on those lists. So if this doesn't make my top 10, then it's going to be a damn good season. So I hope that's the case. You know, there's nothing wrong with being the first episode and being one of the best, but obviously I'm going to go into it hoping that this is the starting point, and then we're going to get such, you know, fire, you know, this season. Because I'll tell you, man, I don't know if you saw this, but I put in the Discord recently, you know, I just randomly one night was like, just ranked all the Star Trek seasons. And I
briefly saw that.
Yeah, and I put it in there, and didn't do it on purpose, but I realized after making it, I'm like, oh, I actually had season for season DS9 higher than TNG so far. Like, I think the first season is not great, but it's better than the first season of TNG, you know, when you compare the highs to the highs. And then I was like, season 2 is better than season 2, and season 3, that's the biggest competition for me. But I do think overall, I only disliked a handful of episodes in DS9 season 3, so I put that over TNG. I'm like, if DS9 season 4 is better than TNG season 4, which is one of the best seasons of that show, it's like, what does that mean? You know what I mean? It's like,
boy.
Then it's on a trajectory to be my favorite show. But I don't want to put that pressure on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But it's like
yeah.
season by season, if that's the case, so it's like I would be shocked if that happens because I'm saying this because like obviously I love TNG so much. I mean, the biggest test will any season of DS9 ever surpass TNG season 6, or will any of the seasons that we move forward past that? That's the true benchmark, right? But yeah, I mean, I'm really excited. I just like I don't want it to come off like I'm not as enthused because it seems like you're actually more enthused on it than me, which is nice. But I really liked the episode. It's just maybe it is how you felt about the two-parter last season, where it's like, yeah, this was all good. It's just like I wasn't like this isn't my favorite episode or anything. It just was really really good. But it more so made me excited for this season rather than like I don't know how many times I'm gonna rewatch this one. But it's it made me excited for where it's going. It was a really great season premiere, more so than an encapsulated episode, I guess.
Yeah.
Better than Blood Oath.
Well, yeah, there was
blood.
There was blood in this one, yeah. Yeah. This episode, just for me, it just had every possible piece from every kind of episode. Made them all fit. Made me care. Space battles, hand-to-hand combat, funny scenes, great emotional character scenes, character growth scene. It had it all. It was great. Besides, like a couple fucking minor complaints. Who gives a shit? I mean,
Yeah.
Plus, it's one of those where I knew Worf was in the show. Opening credits. I don't fucking care. It's fine.
It still had a good reveal.
Still, treated him like a big deal. It's like, oh, we're gonna need someone who has experience with Klingon. Blah blah blah. Contact Starfleet Command. But like the Terminator.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh! It'd be funny if it was someone else.
It would have been a great fake out.
Yeah. No. Yeah, they do that scene where it's panning up, but then it's someone else, and that guy moves, and then Worf like walks in the frame.
That would have been so funny. Oh, that would have been hilarious. But the reveal was great, and in a way where it didn't treat us like we were dumb. Because it knew it was in the opening credits, so they had Sisko do the little tease of the only one to deal with Klingons is Klingons, and then you go like the point of the reveal isn't that it's a surprise, like it's Worf from the feet up, and then you see the sash. It's like it's Worf. The moment is this is badass, and framing him as a badass justifiably, and then I absolutely love that as soon as it goes to him, the first thing we see is Chief, welcoming him on the station.
Yeah, I got scared for a second, like, oh no, are they gonna have? Like with Thomas Riker last season, where Thomas Riker's a dick to him, like, please don't be a dick to him, please don't be a dick to him.
Like everyone hates the Chief.
Yeah, for no most likable Star Trek character, everyone hates him.
And how about the Chief being like in a goofy mood this episode? I mean, he was being hilarious. I don't know if they're trying to turn him into more of a comic relief, but I mean, he's hilarious, so it's good. But I loved when they make the jab at TNG when they're sitting at the table. He's like, we could do anything. He's like, except the holodecks working, right? And he smiles at him, and Worf just no-sells it. But it's a great TNG jab of like, they never had the holodecks working. There's so many problems. So that was hilarious. And then when he's talking to Kira and he jokes with her about the station blowing up, like he was just joking the whole time. Like, bro, did not take it serious.
Yeah, I wonder if they realized maybe we can do something else besides have this guy just get beat up every season, or Chief must suffer. I wonder if they realize, oh, Cullum's pretty fucking funny. Maybe we should have him tell some jokes.
Yeah, true. Now, okay, so here's what I'll say about Worf now. You can think of some if you want while I'm saying mine. Things I absolutely need to see with Worf now that he's in the show. One, he's got to interact with Keiko and Molly at some point and make a joke about how he delivered her.
That's right, yep.
That has to happen. And we got to bring back Kor. I think that's his name. John Colicos. And have him interact with Worf. That's got to happen because he's still alive.
He is, yeah.
That's got to happen. Those are the two main ones. And then beyond that, yeah, I would say those were my two main ones. Like, I absolutely want to see that happen at some point.
Okay.
My third one would have been a battle with Dax, and it already happened. So maybe another cooler one? I don't know. I mean, but it already happened. Did you have anything?
No, I just wanted to talk about how I just loved the reintroduction of this character in case people don't know who Worf is. Very small at first, the Dart game, showing how strong he is. Dart goes through the board and like smashes it. Great. Right after that, fight scene where he takes down a Klingon, talking about his honor, and that Klingon was pretty annoying. Like, I don't know if I like this guy, and immediately Worf just takes him out.
And he's gone from the
Gone
episode.
from the rest of the episode.
Yeah.
And then takes the fucking dude's knife and makes that Klingon come to him and just roasts his ass. Just, like, I don't know. This is, people who don't watch wrestling, this is like the Drew McIntyre push. I mean, not to say that Worf was treated as a joke all in TNG, but in terms of reestablishment of a character. Because if you don't know who Drew McIntyre, he's a big dude, 6'4", 6'5", and he was in a joking group called the 3-Man Band back in WWE, and then he was released, got super jacked, came back, and he beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. After a reestablishment of the character. This isn't that extreme of differences in terms of how he was treated to how he is now, but Worf did job out a lot of the time. And then just reintroduction of him is just, oh fuck, he's not going to be a joke. He's not going to be a jobber. He's a fucking main player.
It feels like they were treating him as the Worf of how he should have been treated.
How I think of him.
Yeah.
If I wrote this episode, I would do exactly what he did here.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's like he's that guy, basically.
He is that guy.
Established as that guy. So I agree with you there 100%. Nothing that you want to wish list that you'd like to see with him at some point?
Oh, I don't even know, dude. I don't even fucking know. That he's in every episode.
Yeah, it's interesting. They gave him that credit in the opening. I think it might be like
he's number 2.
It might be. Is he?
I think. I
think after Renee.
Oh yeah, he's number 3. I thought
it's still pretty high billing.
Renee is number 2. Was crazy, I think too.
Yeah, I don't know how they decide that, but
I thought definitely Not Visitor was number 2. I can't remember what the original order was, because Kira was kind of Cisco's number 1 for a bit.
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, I watched the original intro for 3 years. I couldn't tell you what the for 3 seasons.
Mainly I fell asleep during it every time.
Yeah, but I will say, even with him being in there, it might be like a Sirach Lofton credit where I don't know if he'll be in every episode. That'd be great.
Was Sirach not in the credits?
He was.
He was? Okay.
Yeah, he was, but he wasn't there. So I think I wouldn't be surprised if it was like that. Because I genuinely, and the show can surprise me, I don't know how you would balance this many characters. That's why I just assumed Worf was going to be like a Guinan type role, because it's like, how do you have so many characters and then also bring in a new like lead? It's just like, not every episode is 90 minutes. You know, if this episode was 45 minutes, the Dax Kira stuff getting cut, the Quark and Garrick thing getting cut. You know, like if you have 45 minutes, it's like, so in every other episode that we're about to have, like, how are they going to do it? My guess is they're going to focus on one character, you know, for each episode like they have been. But
maybe instead of single episode focuses, probably be pairs. Like, we'll focus around a pair of people, and maybe 2 and 2. Like, I don't know if we're going to have episodes purely focused on one person. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I'm excited to see what they're going to fucking do, because the whole show feels different.
Yeah.
Like I already said, like right from the get-go, it felt different in a good way.
Yeah, and I'll just say for me, just to reiterate that I'm not like down on this or anything. I'm not disappointed or anything like that. Like, just to compare it, we've watched 6 episodes of season 2 of Voyager. I would put this episode above 5 of those, and the only one, and like it's not close. And like the only one that is, for me, non sequitur, the Harry episode is just, I really love that personally. So like, I'm not even saying on like an objective level, but I'm like, that one just is my favorite, of Voyager thus far. But like, on an episode standard, like, I'm not trying to say that this isn't, I recognize like this is the next level. It's just, as an episode, I look at everything episodically, and like as an episode on its own, it was really good, but it more so did its job of being a premiere. Similar to how like All Good Things did its job as a series finale, but like that's not my favorite episode of TNG. It's a really good series finale. Same thing here. It did its job. I'm super excited. I just hope it means that there's going to be episodes that, as an episode, is my favorite, moving forward, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's always going to happen for these type of episodes with me. It's like, All Good Things is never going to be my favorite episode. The Way of the Warrior is not going to be my favorite episode, because it's like, that's not its job, I guess. So
it's usually how it is for me with the big tentpole episodes of what the majority love and come to see. Mm-hmm. But for me, with this one,
yeah, I love it.
I love it. I think it's going to be up there for me.
Yeah, and I'm saying I love it as in, I love that you're feeling like that, because I mean, they would have to be up there with, what would even be another one? I mean, we make fun of it, but Best of Both Worlds we did genuinely love, like, but even then it was only really part 1 we loved. So I mean, as far as a tentpole episode goes, it's probably your favorite, right? I mean, looking back, yeah.
I mean, besides Encounter at Farpoint, yeah.
Oh, well, that's obvious.
Well, that's obvious. But yeah, no, I think this is probably my favorite tentpole episode.
All right, so we have this package from Bridge Crew member Christopher. Thank you so much, Christopher. We're going to open it. He put a note in the box to say to open it after Season 4, Episode 1. Unfortunately, it was inside the box, so it wasn't opened. We're going to do that now. It's in real time, like a couple months later, but I'm gonna put it in the video on YouTube. So we're about to open this and see what it is.
Oh,
all right,
it's heavy.
Here's a note. Dear Target, my name is your name, and I'm a big fan of the channel. Your recent video was especially good. You are a real Mr. and Mrs. audience. There's no doubt about that. I want you to try something for me. In the spirit of fun, I am sending you number, hand-selected product for you both to sample. Garrick seems to find it vile, but there is so much diversity in brand recipes that who knows, maybe you can give him a personal recommendation. I myself am partial to brand, which I included in this collection. Let me know your favorites. All the best. Sincerely, your name. P.S. If you happen to hate it as much as Garrick, then that honestly would make this IRL shitpost even better. If you drink enough of it, you begin to like it.
I can guess that. I guess it kind of answers what we got here. Looks like we got some different versions of root beer. Oh, wow.
Oh, it's like all different brands?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was Virgil's. There's Northwestern.
Oh, dude, I fucking love root beer. This is great.
Oh, do you love root beer? I've always been...
I do like root beer.
You know, oh, how about this one? Boiling root beer with cane sugar. Real cane sugar.
Ooh.
I've always been like, I like root beer, but I would never like go out of my way, like if I'm in a restaurant, I'm not going to order root beer. But like, I like it.
Every now and then I'll see at a gas station, they'll have the zero sugar mug or something, and I go, oh, gotta get that.
We got Hank's.
Are you a mug or a Barks guy? This bottle's so big it won't come out. Ugh.
Probably A&W would be my choice.
Oh, yeah. Holy fuck.
Henry Weinhard.
Sprecher. Holy shit, this one's 260 calories.
Well, this is the one, you want to try one of them on camera? We can just take a drink?
Yeah.
This is the one I'm going to try. Balls. Balls. Guarana root beer.
Let's see. I'm gonna try Virgil's.
All right. All right. I hope that these aren't like expired or poisonous. Here we go. They were sealed at least. Oh, that's very good.
That's a very good root beer.
I like balls. Don't clip that.
I like Virgil's.
I love the first two ingredients: carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup. Gotta love it.
Well, I got sparkling filtered water and cane sugar.
Well, we will go through and try all 8 of these, Christopher, and we will get back to you and let you know in the Bridge Crew Discord which one is our favorite. But thank you so much. It was very generous of you, and what a way to ring in Season 4 of Deep Space Nine, even though we're a little bit late.
Cheers.
I didn't come here to protect the patrons from your violent temper.
In addition to our regular patron takes, if you're an annual member of the target demographic tier or the Bridge Crew tier, you can send in once per year of your membership a video or audio patron take that we will feature in our video, or text if you don't want to do audio or video. And we got a number of them, no surprise, for this one. And the very first one we're going to play is a video from patron Raphael Gayton, who just upgraded to the annual membership to be able to send us this. So thank you so much, Raphael, and we're going to take a listen.
Hey, Josh and Alex. This is Raphael Gaitan coming to you from South Texas. First, I want to apologize for the Ferengi Bridge background behind me here, but I wanted to thank you both for everything that you've been doing for Star Trek. It's been a fun ride with you guys, kind of reliving all my Star Trek memories and my great loves. For the purposes of this video, I just wanted to give you a little bit of context. At the time Star Trek Deep Space Nine Season 4 premiered, and I believe it was October of 1995, there was a bit of, I guess you could just call it Star Trek fatigue that was starting to happen. When Kirk and company made their movies, there was always a 2-year gap and no content for Star Trek on television at the time. Then you had, and so it was still novel and fresh. And then you had The Next Generation, which is my personal favorite Star Trek series and probably the greatest show of all time, as far as I'm concerned. But by the time you had Deep Space Nine and Voyager running simultaneously, there was a Star Trek fatigue, and the ratings began to founder for both series. And the powers that be just did what they had to do to boost ratings. In the case of Deep Space Nine, They brought Michael Dorn back as Lieutenant Commander Worf to join the Deep Space Nine family. It was so great to see him. And I always wondered at the time if they were going to continue with him, maybe some of the plot threads from Next Gen. We saw it with Way of the Warrior. We had Chancellor Gowron come back. That was a wonderful thing. And it was just amazing. And by the way, that is my second favorite episode of all of Deep Space Nine. My first favorite is still a couple of seasons away. Fans will know which one it is. And my third favorite is actually following Way of the Warrior. So I hope you love it as much as I did. And it's really great to see what you guys have been doing with Star Trek. And I wish you continued success, guys. You're the best. And I hope to see you both in Las Vegas in August. Live long and prosper, guys. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much. Can I do it? Yeah, I can do it. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And Gaitan, I'm glad now I know, because every time we've read his take, we've said Gaten. So Gaitan. Gaitan. Thank you so much for that video. And yeah, wow. First of all, TNG, best show of all time. But but it's nice to see someone with that opinion who also loves these shows, because, I mean, no offense to you, to the DS9 fans, but a lot of you guys are like, I love DS9, it's the best, everything else is fine, you know, and it's totally cool to have that opinion too, but it's nice when people enjoy multiple things, you know.
Right. I wonder, I'm not going to call him a liar or anything, but I don't think I've heard anything about the fatigue at the time of the viewership dropping. I haven't heard anyone talk about that.
Yeah, neither have I, but totally makes sense, right? I mean, you go from no Star Trek besides those movies in the 80s, and then in the late 80s, TNG introduced, and then it's TNG, DS9, Voyager, Generations. I mean, it kind of makes sense, and it probably be part of why, as it continues through the 90s, that eventually happens in the early 2000s where it goes away. And they've been trying to bring it back for over 20 years.
Yeah.
You know?
And I get it. Plus, it's all new characters. So sometimes you got to bring out the big guns, literally, with Michael Dorn. That's great.
But whatever the behind-the-scenes reason is, if that's the reason, you know, I'm glad they made that choice. If it was purely a ratings thing, like, because that makes me kind of like it more, because it shows that it's like, oh, we didn't bring him in. Oh, we need to bring him in for ratings, but just be lazy. It doesn't matter. It's like, no, they brought him in and did a really great story, you know?
Yeah. It makes me wonder. Obviously, please do not fucking tell me, but it makes me wonder. First Contact.
Oh, is he in it?
Is he in it?
I'm only going off of Chief not being in Generations, but I wouldn't be surprised if Worf isn't in it. I just feel like he's too big, though. He's too big of a... They'd have to bring him in. And also, I wouldn't be surprised, though, if moving forward in the movies, we see a little bit more connectivity of, like, you know, we saw Worf, Michael Dorn in Star Trek 6.
Michael Dorn is so big that they brought him into a TOS movie.
Yeah, so it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if we actually see some more of that. Because, you know, the TNG films are obviously going to be in the same time. Like, it's going to be Picard, so it's not going to be like they're going to be like, oh, we're going to go in the... I mean, I guess they could do a Voyage Home, but it's like, since it's going to be taking place at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised to see some of these characters in small roles, cameos, or... Who knows how they do it, but even some Voyager characters, I'm sure they could figure out something.
They did with Tuvok. I mean, Mirror Universe.
In Mirror Universe, yeah. So, but anyway, not surprised by that. Also, thank you so much for all the kind words. You know, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
You know, people always, wonder, they don't want to hear any spoilers. Why do they still read their comments for praise? But but thank you so much for that. And yeah, third favorite of the series, he said. Another favorite coming soon. And then he had some... One way in the future, people will know what it is. So I don't know what that episode is he's referring to, but I'm sure some people will know, and I wonder if that'll be a Inner Light scenario or not for myself, but we'll see. But yeah, thank you so much for that. We have more here. Let's see. This one is from Better Watch Trek. This is my personal favorite of all Star Trek episodes, books, and films. I've seen Way of the Warrior at least 50 times in different languages. It's the second pilot for DS9, that's what we were saying, and back then it was the entry point for many Trekkies at our monthly Trek dinners who jumped from TNG to Voyager and had skipped DS9. I don't know if you'll like this at all after the surprise with Star Trek 6, and it doesn't matter. It's my personal favorite. That's the right attitude. It doesn't have to be yours. For me, it's the world-changing events paired with a lot of character-driven dialogue that make this one so appealing. Most of all, the last dialogue of Worf and Sisko. A Star Trek fan. That's what I am, and that's what I'll always be. Nice. Attached is a photo of my Way of the Warrior poster with some of the actors from the Star Trek convention in Berlin, 1999.
Oh, look at that. Oh, wow.
Oh, and it's signed, too.
Oh, man. How much is that worth? Here, send it to us for free.
Here's our P.O. box. Go ahead and roll that up. No, that's awesome. Thank you so much for that take. 50 times in different languages.
Different languages, too. Do you speak other languages, or do you just...
Well, you know, everyone outside of America is smart.
East Europe, yeah.
They speak different languages.
Yeah, they're
our dumbasses. I took 1 year of French. I don't get it.
I took 2 years of Spanish. I don't remember a fucking thing.
And this is from longtime patron and Bridge Crew member, Badger.
Oh, he got an entrance. Oh
my God.
It's an edited video. What the fuck is this? Got some cinema here. Wait, what? It's not Badger.
Oh, what? It's
Looks like you've got your evening all planned. Hope you have room for the unexpected.
What's going on?
And roll to the credits.
This is the craziest shit ever.
Time for that shit.
Oh, all right, fine. Hey, we just watched the season 4 premiere of Deep Space Nine, Way of the Warrior, and now we're going to talk about it. But first, our whiteboard reactions, and by that I mean, of course, that we have paper because we're too cheap for whiteboards. Sixto, why don't you go first?
Well, I wrote, Standard Definition Worf is back to badass. And it's an okay TV movie, honestly.
I think that that's fair. However, my answer was that once again, DS9 has huge... Here's the thing. When you rewatch this, it doesn't matter. You watch 100 times. There's always that same feeling that this is obviously meant to be a new pilot for the television show. And I think that as exciting as that is, we get Worf, we get the Klingons, there's always that fear of what you're going to get in the exchange. Are we going to lose Kira? Are we going to lose Bashir? What's going to happen? So I put to you, now that you've watched this, what is it that you are afraid we might lose? And what is the thing that you're most excited that we might gain? And then they made out.
No, that's not going to happen.
And then they ended on the scene.
Hey!
And then they made out.
No, that's not going to happen.
Oh my God.
This is fucking insane. What? That was the best fucking thing I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Okay, first of all, gotta give it up to Badger for sending that in, spoiler free, and that was Sixto and Allie, both Bridge Crew members. That was insane.
I'm speechless. That was so fucking cool.
My reaction to that was I felt more in that reaction, even though I loved the episode. That was great.
That was so cool.
That was
fucking cinema, guy.
Oh,
thank you. That was awesome.
And I don't know if Badger edited that or what hand you had in that, but whoever did all that, that was just excellent.
I'm like, wait.
God,
that's not bad. Oh, wow. That is that. You already talked. I think we already talked about like excited for what's to come. Are we afraid of what we're going to lose? Just in terms of Worf's coming in, are we going to lose possible stories with someone else? We briefly.
Yeah, I kind of briefly talked about that, and I'll get real quick because we should answer their question. Yeah, but I just want to say a final thing on that. Thank you so much for doing that. That was amazing, and also I'm just so glad that coincidentally we did that one last of those special ones because good luck following that. But that was awesome. Thank you so much, all of you guys. That was crazy. But. Yeah, I guess I'll just go back to what I basically said. I would be afraid we would lose would be the time, because the show has been so good at fleshing out all of these characters. Nothing against Michael Dorn or Worf, I love him, but anytime you bring in such a big character, you only have 45 minutes typically per episode. It's going to suck away time from everything else because you have to fit in something new. That's what worries me the most. And then what I would say gain or looking forward to see would be, what Worf had some of the best scenes in TNG because of Michael Dorn and because of his character. Now we get to see that in the DS9 setting with these characters. And that's just something that you don't really get to see anywhere else in TV or movies usually. Like, obviously we were fans of the MCU where you got to see that a little bit, but those are mostly movies where the interactions are minimal. Think about all of the great interactions we've seen Worf had with Riker, Picard, Data, Troy, all these characters, and now we get to see that play out with all of these characters we already love. I mean, that's super exciting, and that way outweighs my worries.
Yeah, Worf is just a perfect scene partner for any fucking character. All of them. He's amazing. He elevates people. He's on the same level as people. He brings them up to his level. Whatever, he'll match whoever he's working with. And in terms of the writing team that's been on Deep Space Nine, for the most part, it's been fucking great. And just the possibilities of what can happen. Yeah, couldn't be more excited. Am I a little worried? Of course. But based on what we've seen with this episode of this soft reboot pilot, I couldn't be more excited. I'm not worried at all. I have no worries when I see RSW, ISB anymore. None at all, especially after this. And if we can get, who's the guy who did Whispers? Peter Allen?
Oh, no, yeah, not Peter Allen Fields. But he was like a one-off, and then Paul Robert Coyle.
Yeah, Paul Robert Coyle, or Peter Allen Fields.
Yeah.
Him too. Just all these people. Oh my God! And if we get Jonathan Frakes back to direct another episode for some reason, oh my God! I'm so excited. It's unbelievable.
Would there be anything that you're worried about losing?
No.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh my God! Dude, a Worf and Jake storyline. A Worf and Nog storyline. Worf and Rom.
Worf teaching Jake and Nog about the way of the Klingons.
Oh my God, dude, the possibilities. No, I'm more excited for the possibility. It's just, I mean, we've had 3 seasons with our crew. It's just another layer of more stories we can tell with those people.
Yeah.
Because more interactions. Oh my God.
And I'm really glad because of that it's the start of season 4. This isn't season 6 or 7.
We have time.
Yeah, we have right around 100 episodes to explore those possibilities. So let's hope they do that, and I think they will. But yeah,
it's just such a shame that we're stopping the channel now.
Yeah, it's a shame. We didn't say anything, but yeah, this is it. we expected to both hate it, so we thought this was going to be the end. We thought this was going to be the end. We'll see how they react to Way of the Warrior. I might be out of here. No, but
oh my God, yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of other. I mean, we had a brief interaction with Dukat and Worf, which was nice. But Worf and Garrick, Worf and Morn. Worf. I'm trying to think of other one-off characters that DS9 characters that Worf can interact with. Can you think of anyone else?
Yeah, I think you named them all.
What if Q comes back?
In DS9,
still eating books?
Oh yeah, he could. He would have to reference that if he came back.
I mean, they referenced fucking prune juice. I mean, that was it's fan service maybe, but it was fucking awesome. Prune juice, chilled. Now let me guess, Klingon blood wine.
Yeah. I mean, hey, how about Guinan?
Guinan?
If she ever made an appearance again?
Has the view started? I don't know.
All right, it's time to jump in. Thank you everyone who sent those in. That was all amazing. That was all great, and just stuff like that as a reminder of how awesome you guys are and how appreciative and lucky we are that you guys are all here enjoying this with us through all of our bad takes and tantrums and everything. So thank you so much. But we have over 200 regularly submitted takes, so we're going to jump in and do as many as we can. My phone battery's at 10%.
Which is 1. We will do 1.
We'll do 1. But as I always say with these bigger episodes that have a whole bunch, thank you for everyone that submitted. Even if it doesn't get read, I just want to say up front, if you wrote a super long take, it is what it is. I'm glad you got it out there. Please feel free, everyone, to go read all of the takes that didn't make the video. In that thread, we'll do what we can to read as many as we can. I want to start it off with Phil, Bridge crew member. I wanted to do a video take, but I couldn't make it worthwhile. Everyone else has said everything about this one. I'm sure that is going to be true as we read through these. All I can add is that this is a top 5 of the series for me, and an episode I know so well I can basically recite all the dialogue. Quark and Odo's hit them with a box is my favorite individual moment.
just how quickly he said that line. What are you gonna do? And with that box. Just fucking perfect. Well, here's a question. Do you think the team over at Voyager, I don't know if there was competition, if any, do you think the people of Voyager were like, fuck.
Like if it was a competition, like they got Worf.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we got to play ball now. At least for me, if I was on that team, I'd be, oh, we're fucked.
Yeah, maybe.
That was great.
They're like, we got 1 episode Barkley. They got Worf full time.
Because let's be honest, for some of the times Voyager had him against the ropes. It's fucking DS9 is like doing their best, but this was like a fucking
Yeah. Well, as I said, we're gonna read as many as we can, but we have to only read the top quality takes, Alex. So we gotta read Green Cauldron '08. I agree. Kira's hat was nice. Nice.
Nice hat. The Ninth Doctor with the meme. Cisco holding the data pad. Do you believe in UFOs, astral projections, mental telepathy, ESP, clairvoyance, spirit photography, telekinetic movement, power wraiths, and the prophets of Bajor? Then Worf, if there's a steady paycheck in it, I'll believe anything you say. Nice little Ghostbusters callback.
Oh, nice.
If there's a steady paycheck.
Carl Murphy says possibly one of the best season premieres of any Star Trek show ever. This one has it all. Epic scope, plenty of action, good comedy moments, great character work. That scene between Quark and Garrick and a huge shakeup of the status quo. What more could you really ask for? Yeah, I totally see that 100%.
100%.
Ryan says it's not the political intrigue and awesome space battles. It's that the writers use them to teach us more about all our characters. Even at the time, it felt like the DS9... It felt like the sometimes floundering DS9 had suddenly found its footing and started to run. When Worf seems like an outsider looking in, you realize how well the writers have defined the DS9 crew. Welcome to the start of the rest of the show. That's actually such a great way to put it, is that the rest of this crew has been so well defined that Worf comes in and, it's not necessarily like... It's like he comes in and it's like, oh, I'm excited because I want to see Worf interact with Jadzia, interact with Kira. I mean, obviously the Chief we already knew, but like interact with Cisco because they've all been so well defined. It's not as if, if Worf showed up over at Voyager, it would have been awesome, but it'd be like...
The Worf show.
Like, yeah, I would have loved to see Worf and Janeway or Worf and Tuvok, but it wouldn't be the same. It's like... Here, it's like, oh, it's great because it's DS9.
All of our excitement has been, we can't wait to see him interact with our defined characters.
Yes.
That's a fucking great point, yeah.
Lunarsbar says, I'm guessing it won't be exactly your guys' cup of tea, but this is my favorite episode of Trek and by far the best movie of the Berman era. I guess comparing it to the Star Trek movies. It is almost everything you could want. Badass Captain Sisko, great dialogue, Garrick Ducat, the chessboard, explosions, humor, that guy from TNG with the big head. More explosions. It's everything a 12-year-old boy could want. Chef's kiss. Real quick on that. Yeah, in terms of not our favorite, our cup of tea, it's not the bonding, but I think it was proof that, we like more than one specific thing. We can be very particular in what we want, but it's like at the end of the day, we loved Redemption 2. It's like we love some of these. So, yeah, I mean, I agree with what you're saying there. This one does really, have everything. That's why it's 90 minutes.
Yeah, something, magic word, execute, whatever. Cruise control. Josh talked about Cisco growing the goatee as sort of symbolic of him becoming a captain, but the bald head is the true captain move. Avery Brooks' acting in this episode feels different to me. I think this is truly when the character comes into his own as Captain Cisco. Yeah, I think from the beginning we were like, something's a bit off about this guy. Like, he doesn't have it yet. He's in the development, somewhat of wrestling. He's in the developmental stages of his career. He was Roman Reigns when he first started. He was the big dog. I'm like, this big dog ain't working. And now he's the tribal chief. I acknowledge you, Captain Cisco, where he's like, he's got it now. Everything's been figured out. Some people come in, figure it out day one. Some people don't. Took him a few seasons, whether it was writing choice, whatever, look, appearances, whatever. But now, especially in this one, it's there. He's got it. Nothing needs to be ironed out.
Yeah, 100%. I would say the goatee for me and the end of the third season was more so him getting better as just a human being. Cisco, getting to flesh out him as a human being, a father, someone going on dates, explorers, all of that. And now this episode, I feel like was his by far best episode as a captain. And, he was commander most of the show, but as that captain. And I can see how now, whether it's because he's bald or not, but the timing of it, now it's like, oh, I'm convinced. This guy's a badass. This guy's someone I would want to serve under. Different than Picard, different than Kirk, different than Janeway, but still a great badass captain in his own way and, one that I would want to serve 100%. And Worf is going to just grow to respect him so much. I'm sure he already does, but I can already imagine the moments they're going to have and the stuff they're going to get into.
Yeah, or imagine if they have heated arguments. That disagreeing about something and it's like face to face, that'd be great. Oh,
shoves him up against the wall.
Yeah, that too. But I just realized now, because he is on the team. Ronald Moore. Ronald Moore back with Worf.
Yeah.
In this show. Oh my God. Oh my God. Was he in the producer's credits? I don't
Yeah, he was.
Was he? Okay.
Yeah, it showed him as Dax and Kira walked in the house suite, so you were probably distracted.
I probably was.
Here's an interesting question for both of us, but I would be interested in your answer, Alex. This is from Josh. A question on big stakes versus intimate character moments. Can an episode like this one that had to do a lot of groundwork while balancing character and emotional elements ever reach the level of one of your favorites? Was there a way to inject further interpersonal moments, or did the episode strike the right balance? The way of the warrior had to manage setting up a larger conflict, introduce a new main player with Worf, and move forward the status quo of the crew. I think it did an exemplary job at that. Would you say, I mean, this one already might be one of your favorites, but would you say in terms of that, if there was anything, like any better way than what this episode did, where you can have truly the best of both worlds, where you can have an episode be the best of both worlds or Yesterday's Enterprise and also be the bonding or Heart of Stone? Do you think that's possible?
Oh, I don't fucking know, dude. I mean, I understood. We pretty much had a royal flush here, but with one card missing. I mean, I didn't fucking cry. I understand it's not always going to happen, but this wasn't the episode to do it. It doesn't need to happen every time because the rest of the hand here was fucking perfect. Nothing was missing from this. I don't think I needed something like that in this. I don't need to fucking get emotional over something. I'd rather get fucking hyped. This got me hyped. I like crying. I like being hyped.
Both are emotions, yeah.
Both are emotions. I mean, if I can have both in the same one, great. But I'll be happy with one. And I was similar to Caretaker. I was ready to run through a fucking wall in this episode. It's like, let's fucking go. We're here, finally. So
yeah, I agree with you in the sense of, even, I have no idea how you would pull that off to do both of those. I mean, if you took this episode and then just threw in the Odo scene from Heart of Stone, it's like, I don't know if it would hit the same.
Like the tone shift might be a little bit too much, maybe?
Yeah, like that would be quite an accomplishment to have this kind of episode and also of the bonding or Heart of Stone. So that would be tough. And it doesn't need to. You're right. It does not need to. My thing has always been execute what you're trying to do the best to the level you're trying to do it. And I think this episode, as well as the two-parter last season, stuff like the three-parter at the beginning of season 2, they executed what they're trying to do in that big picture type thing perfectly, as to where other examples throughout the shows have not, in my opinion. That's what, I'm judging it on. But as far as a personal favorite, I think I would even go a little bit further than you. Yeah, it's going to be tough for this to be my personal favorite. Just like it'd be tough for Best of Both Worlds or All Good Things or anything like that to be my personal favorite. But at the end of the day, everyone has their personal favorites. It's like, that's why it's your personal favorite. And again, this is a reaction journey. This isn't, nothing we say is supposed to be taken as an objective, we're right, you're wrong measure. Like, this is about what we like and what we think of them. So if anyone ever says to anything we say, oh, they're wrong, no, we're not. It's how we feel about all of this. That's why we always joke, well, we're always right, because we're talking about how we feel about it. So it's like...
It's subjective, yeah.
Yeah, it's like... So it would be very, very difficult to do that, and thus, will we ever see an episode like this be one of my personal favorites? Probably not. But hey, anything can happen. It can happen.
It can happen. But also, to continue on that, I have to remember that this is also a TV show with multiple episodes. This isn't a movie where you have to get all those pieces in there. A lot of these episodes can miss those pieces and focus on different things. Like, this was the episode to get me hyped up for the brand new start of the show. Different episode can do the emotional stuff. I don't need everything in one episode. I don't want everything in one episode. I'd rather have one episode focus on one thing. I mean, this is a 90-minute pilot. There was a lot of different things that I like in this, but not everything I like. That's why we have all these other episodes where they can do other things I like.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, 100%.
Actual Lurker, the real DS9 plot with Ronald Moore and Ira not having their hands tied. Worf, Gowron, and Martok as a true G. Bald Pimpan Cisco with a fully functional starbase brought to you by the Chief, along with a Borg-killing ship that make a fleet of warbirds tuck tail and run. Love how Worf just says to Martok that his son is a disgrace after knocking him around at Quark's bar. Garrick with 7 broken ribs just blowing off his injuries. A final face-off that wipes out the stain of the Star Trek VI movie. And all the hokey Shakespeare quotes. That's part of the reason why.
There you go. Yeah, that's for you.
S+, best DS9 episodes so far. And we have all of seasons 4, 5, 6, and 7. And keep raising the ceiling. Hell yeah.
That they threw the Alex bait into that. Say
You got to throw in the Alex
to
bait.
get read. Would you say? I mean, they say best episode so far. I don't want you don't got to make a judgment call that early, but you already said it'd be on your list. I mean, comparing this to a Whispers or a Duet or Necessary Evil, how do you feel about that? So just off the top,
I think Whispers is still top of the mountain, of course, but this. Whew, I don't know.
It's up there.
In terms of everything I've seen so far, it's top 5, top 10 in terms of DS9. I don't know. I'm not excited for the days we're gonna have to rating every single episode of Star Trek. That's or rating all of '90s Trek or something. I don't know.
Oh, rating the whole thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Ranking it. Oh, I'll love that.
Imagine that tier list live stream.
It'll happen.
Start at 8 in the morning, end at midnight.
Yep.
Worf's second favorite battleth. This is it, boys. This is when TNG gets good.
There we go. We've been waiting. Kaylee says, it's an A+, not an S for me. It's good, but there's much better to come for me. This feels like TNG Season 8 opener to me, not really DS9 Season 4. A little step back to reset the plot and tone for the future. I gotta say, the TNG Season 8 opener is an interesting take. But I gotta say, even with that, I mean, I did bring up how, we're bringing over a lot from TNG. And I just gotta say, overall, Kaylee, I feel like we align on basically every time we read these takes. That's why you get read so much. I try not to always just stick to, I'm just gonna read the ones I agree with, but it's like, I agree 100% with that. This is the definition to me. I'm not tier rating this right now, but this is the definition to me of like, this is as good as an episode can get without hitting me personally and being my personal favorite. Like, this is the perfect example of that, in my opinion. And like, I have no complaints here. It's like a perfect episode. And then that's, it's just not, you know what I mean? So it's like 100%.
Oh, so here's the thing. I agree with a lot of that. But, TNG Season 8. Oh, is that because the captain's also bald? You hair bigot? Enigmatic Penguin. There, I said it. The box scores for TA's favorite TNG character moving to DS9 is Alex 2, Josh 0. At least you have your comfort Voyager, Josh.
Come on, man. What the hell? I don't know if you read this. Someone commented on the Harry Kim episode on Patreon. That interrogation scene that he has in that episode, where they put the ankle thing on him. I guess originally it was going to be Deanna Troi, Marina Sirtis, that was interrogating him. And then she wasn't available. So they brought in the guy who played the Romulan. And while it would have been spoiled in the credits, I still would have freaked the fuck out. I get nothing, man. I mean, I love Worf too, obviously, and I love the Chief, but those are your guys. Those are your characters.
Deanna's yours, yes.
There's Deanna. I love Data too. I mean, I know you do as well, but like, Deanna, Data, and it just feels like, it's like, come on. But I will say it's funny because...
Tell me about your other movie, Brent.
It is funny because, talk about, everyone says, show made with your DNA. Literally, your favorite characters are now here. Chief has been here the whole time. But now Worf here as well. It's like if you were to pick 2 characters from TNG to put in this, you probably would have picked them, right?
Yeah, and you know what? I never really put that together. That might be part of the reason why they said that. Now I get it. I thought, in terms of this, I thought they were talking more in the sense of the storytelling and all that.
Yeah, I'm sure that's part of it too.
But I never put it together like, my literal 2 favorite characters from all Star Trek are in this show.
Yeah.
Maybe that's part of it. Fucking dumbass over here.
I mean, he didn't get here till today, but yeah. Fedora the Explorer, I like your new picture there of Kira. Ira and Wolf stepped the fuck up and wrote a Klingon Worf episode that's on par, if not better, than Moore's efforts. Accept my honor. Might be my favorite Worf line to that point of his character already. They got him from day one.
I'm getting goosebumps right now. I mean, yeah, I think that's the biggest fear with a legacy character coming to a new show. And being, how are they going to treat him? Are they going to do him right? Because we've seen, there's been plenty of examples where that happens, whether legacy character comes back for a movie or a TV show and fucking butchered. But in terms of just respect on his name, and establishing who he is, a reestablishment, and honestly, it seems like almost putting him above where he's been. Woo, yeah, they did him right, and I thank them so much.
I already know that's going to be the start of your next Worf edit. You will have nothing Accept my honor.
Yeah, I gotta think of.
Get ready for those. Get ready for those comment section spoilers. As you start to dip, it was already dangerous enough doing TNG Warp edits and being like, "Hey guys, keep it to TNG," but now you're dipping into the DS9. Can't wait.
Start putting in the pinned comments. I mean, TikTok you can't pin comments, so it's a lost cause. But Instagram you can pin comments, and still, I just know they're full of spoilers. People let me know. I know not to read them, but yeah, I mean, I might have to put them in the beginning of the edit now. Hey, blah blah blah, don't fucking spoil this. Then edit starts. And I was all out of motivation, out of ideas, and I don't know what else to do. And then with this one, I'm starting to crumble in. I'm like, okay, I just got to find some songs. But I definitely want to do something with the, some sort of song, boom, and then where he walks in, and definitely something like that line with that bar. But I don't know. I'll have to think of something because he does do some stuff here, a little action. But I'm sure I can think of something. I don't know. We'll see.
Cash Wednesday. Remember when Worf got his ass kicked every week in TNG? Well, now he has a clean slate to be a badass. I'm glad he has the clean slate. Let's hope he doesn't just go back to that. Let's hope, they don't still. Worf's here now. We can have him set up the villains by getting beat up. Hopefully that's just a TNG trope.
Hopefully, yeah. Sir, this is a Quarks. Yeah, but it's like root beer. Tough crowd. The more you watch the show with Josh and Alex, the more you start to like it. Now sing Alan Moraine with us.
What a random throw-in at the end. It's like, why?
Alan Moraine.
And another kind of playing on the same type of pun there. I found one from Scott Baculum. And you know what's really frightening? If you watch enough of it, you begin to like it. Alex talking about Ira Steven Bear's episodes.
I mean, honestly, I think there's been a quality change since my first feelings about him. I don't think it's just one of those where, I'm getting used to it. I think he's significantly gotten better.
No, this is the same level.
Ranks. Hope I said that correctly. I love the callback to Emissary when they bluff that they have 5,000 photon torpedoes. This time, the station actually had teeth, and it wasn't a Duranium shadow. I mean, it seemed to definitely they actually had the photon torpedoes. So
true.
I don't remember that callback, but slightly.
Yeah. What episode? Emissary? What episode's that? But I will say, how about DS9 just as a station being able to kick so much ass?
I was worried with all those warbirds out there. I thought, okay, there's no fucking way that the station's going to survive this. But no, all those cool new special effects shots of those rotating guns and all that, and all those turrets popping out, it was fucking great. I guess Chief, after all the time, finally got it fixed up.
Harry Pothead, this feels like a movie. Unlike most two-parters, this just seems like one big story that nothing could be trimmed from. I love Michael Dorn, so welcome Worf, son of Moog. Yeah, and I agree. I said basically the same thing. No idea how this could be made into a two-parter, so I agree. It definitely felt like a movie, 100%.
I might even watch, I think you said you were going to too, but how it's presented on Paramount+.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's a lot of takes in here that I'm not going to read about. Us, potentially not liking it, pulling a classic, TA. But this one I think is genuinely really funny. So I'm going to read this one from Crewman number 6. Panicked at the target audience in the future being so unenthusiastic on a run of DS9 episodes that they pull the desperation move of signing a fan favorite from the previous series. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out. I'll stop and hope everyone else has written the essays I wanted to. By the way, Dax answers Worf's question with, yeah, but I'm better looking. About the Curzon thing, I'm guessing they mean. But yeah, it's pretty funny, as if back in the past, after season 3, they're like, guys, in the future, the target audience is not going to be thrilled. We got to bring in Worf.
We need to get on Alex's good graces. We're going to bring in Worf, as if that fucking matters. Thor E. I have always been impressed how you guys recognize guest actors from previous episodes, especially in the Voyager pilot. I have been watching Star Trek for over 30 years, and I missed most of those you've recognized. But now I I have something I bet you two did not notice. The Klingon expert they get to solve the Klingon situation has been the Klingon security officer in TNG. You know, the guy from Mr. Security Officer. Fire. Yeah, that guy.
What?
Oh, that's good. Question. If Michael Dorn would not have been available, who would you have liked to join DS9? I'll let you answer that.
Like, has to be like from TNG is the assumption?
That would be my guess. Or probably just a character that's alive in this time period, or fuck it, anyone you want.
I
guess
Do you have an answer?
I don't know, because we already had that talk. Like, not that the cast is bloated, it's just that the cast is fucking stacked. It's like, who do you bring in? I mean, I was gonna say, oh, Guinan would be cool, but like, we have Quark, the bartender. Yeah, you said cast member, right? Yeah, so join DS9 as like a recurring member. I don't fucking know, dude. It already happened for me, so you have to answer.
Yeah, obviously my gut instinct is, my favorite character, Deanna. But I don't think... I mean, Deanna would obviously be good on this show because she'd be good in any show if she's used correctly. But I don't know if that'd be the right fit here. You know, I'm going to go more the second chance route. And I'm going to say if they were going to add a character, Geordi would be a really cool character. But the thing is, they have a chief engineer. So to bring in Geordi for something else, another reason, and give him an actual chance to be a character outside of I'm an engineer and I'm bad with women, like, I think that would have been really interesting because of everyone on the cast of TNG, Geordi got the worst rap, I feel like, with that. You could say Beverly as well, but again, don't know if Dr. Crusher would really fit in this show that much. So that would be my guess, not because it's my favorite, but because you could probably do the most interesting with him, and there's the most to be done there. But I truly do feel like, and that's why Worf, it's going to be so interesting because I truly do feel like the shows are so different, and it's been set up so well that I look at most of the TNG cast and I go, they wouldn't really fit here. Like Picard, Crusher, Data, Troy. I mean, when Riker was here, like, Riker, yeah, he could probably fit, but even that would be weird. Like, I just feel like the crew is so distinct that, like, Worf really is kind of like the one guy that makes sense.
He's literally the only one I can think that can join it. I mean, having Riker be number one to Cisco just be strange. Like, it'd have to be a completely different role.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh, I'm your number one? Like, I'm the vet kid. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I've been here for years. It's like, but we don't have a counselor on DS9. I mean, maybe not like Deanna, not in terms that she's there every episode. Maybe more than Keiko was, where she has her own little therapy shop or something.
Just like a few episodes, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just feel like the show is so good at like interpersonal characters having scenes together talking that you don't like need a counselor character to bring it out of them. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need, Odo's upset, he's going to go talk to Troy in her office. It's just like not needed. He just talks to whoever, you know?
Yeah, that's a good point. Although, oh my God, I would love a Deanna Garrick scene. And Deanna can't read him.
Like, she just can't read Cardassians?
No, him.
Oh, just him
It's
specifically?
Like, and she's like, I can't get a read on him. And just
yeah. Yeah.
And then, like, and she's saying that to someone, like the Odo or something, like,
Yeah.
I could see like a cute scene like that.
I also think the funnest part of having her on the show would be because this show is like the characters are all just like friends because they're on a station, and I know they work obviously, but like think about like Chief and Bashir. Half the time we see them, they're not on duty; they're just like chilling. And I think Troy, obviously Marina Sirtis is just such a fun person, and like her being able to just have more fun on DS9. But it's like that doesn't really help the show. Just seeing her like have fun at Quark's bar, it's like, yeah, it'd be nice, but
Yeah. Or what if Marina Sirtis plays Deanna Troi, but she's acting how Marina Sirtis acts in real life?
That's basically what I meant.
Yeah, just like a dick.
Just like dry wit. Yeah. Okay. We can end on this one if you want, unless you had others. But Cisco is the GOAT says a fantastic 2-part season premiere for DS9. Josh and Alex, what are things you would like to see in this season of DS9?
I don't even fucking know, dude. It's just, I'm at this point where there's just so many things up in the air. I have no idea. I don't know. I mean, my guy is on the show. I've been waiting for this for 3 seasons. I knew he was coming. He's here. I think I've already said I just want character interactions with everybody. I mean, it's such a compliment to the show where Worf comes in. Like, oh, the Worf show. I want to see Worf do this. I want to see Worf do that. No, I want to see Worf interact with our well-defined, amazing characters. I want the bonding version of DS9, which might have already happened with Heart of Stone, maybe. But I'd like that, of course. But I also want just scenes of people talking. Now that Worf's there as well, I want we already got it with the fucking dartboard with Bashir and Chief. It's already happening. I already got part of what I wanted. I don't know. That's the thing. This episode was so fucking awesome for me. I loved it. That's what makes me excited. Is what else can they do? I'm excited for what ideas they come up with. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I would say specifically, what do I want to see? Give me the season 3 stuff that I really appreciated about season 3 in terms of character focused episodes. Great humor, great dividing the screen time amongst everyone and making an ensemble. Do all of that with this new quality of season 4, and by that I mean we've only seen the premiere. But season 3 was still dealing, it felt like, with like what DS9 was, and also some of the episodes were still dealing with like, oh, this is a Star Trek show, we have to do this, But give me character-focused stuff, episodes. Give me more, O'Brien and Bashir antics, and Worf. Just have Worf be a part of that. Like, have him be just like Dax or Kira or Bashir or anyone, where, hey, we spin the wheel, it's your turn. You get an episode, you get an arc. You factor in, you have these character interactions. But not overtake the show. I don't think they're going to do that, but that would be my want, is just let him become one of these, 7, 8, 9, 10 great characters who get episodes. I mean, we're at the point even Garrick gets episodes. It's like, that's how many great characters they have.
Which would never happen back in the day.
Yeah, so it's like get into the rotation, interact with these characters like you said, and just don't stray too far from what I have loved about this show, which is being such a great ensemble with all of these characters. And I think if it does that, it could end up my favorite Star Trek show thus far. There's a great possibility. You're going to have a perfect season. You get one Aquiel. TNG got one Aquiel. And then it had like a handful of mid ones, towards the beginning. It's like, I'll give you one mulligan this season.
Everyone gets one.
Everyone gets one. But it's like, that's the ultimate goal, is to have the best season of all of Star Trek, in my opinion. But like, if it continues on this upward trajectory, that could be the case. So I'm more of like I don't want to say hesitant, but I'm more of like because I know it's a possibility that it could be my favorite show, I want it to be. So I hope so. But with that comes obviously higher expectations. So
yeah.
So we shall see.
So all those worries I had about Ira taking over and this and that and this, that, and the other, don't like it. I love this show. This episode was great. It was fantastic. Quote it. Stamp it on my whatever. Just quit giving me shit. I like the show. That's what I'm saying. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm no longer nervous. I am excited for what's to come. But too bad the trail's over.
Yeah, too bad we're ending it after this. We already signed it over. Yeah, we got bought by Black Rock. But all right, we will see tomorrow. Well, I don't know, whenever it gets posted. We're going back to Voyager. That'll be a weird whiplash. And then we have our first regular DS9 length episode of this season after that.